Shit. Oh, my bad. We on that? Shit, my bad. We on that? Nigga go.
Oh, man. She got exotic, man. Campo Fanique.
Fanique what?
Yeah, something is exotic, dog.
Now, I would say that I don't use it anymore.
Right.
He don't gave us a little bit anyway.
Say,
He only gave him.
two body.
Yeah.
Like,
There you go.
What I'm gonna do with this?
I did.
Yeah.
Your cousin was asking if you still had it. That's why I was saying.
I don't need that. I ain't in them streets.
I'm fooling with you, man.
Yeah. As I got to be on my feet dealing with you.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, stay on them now.
Yeah.
Stay on them, man. You know, man, let me tell you something, man. Dunny, listen, I know this. I know that Dunny, listen, old habits die hard.
Right.
Old habits die hard. Dunny still dressed like he finna go get them.
Jerry, the fly.
The fly.
Oh, yeah.
He just kick him out.
He's a called Dick Slinger. Jerry, if I put on my slide, man, I'm about to go lay the pipe. Johnny, hey, a hoodie, sweatpants, and them slides.
Yeah, that's a smash with it.
And now, oh, bro, he got on some hey dudes. He got on hey dudes. That nigga got on pull the drawers.
I'm built different, baby. That's all.
Johnny got on some, you know what
I'm built different.
What's the name of them shoes? You know what I'm here for.
You're not them slides. Them is old. You want, let me tell you something, Jerry. Them slides, Donnie and I had to get out quick in them slides before. No, because they got a little tail on the side. You had to stick your feet all the way and jump. Hey. Oh, heaven's that hard, baby. I'm on one.
Yeah, that was up, but guess what? No, mine going. I'm coming back with something. But now ain't the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm at the intern.
Now, I want you to must confirm how great of a manager I was last Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, you was promoting it. You was on.
Yeah.
Jerry, what was that?
You was at the show.
Where?
Now, what were,
he
he
was,
didn't say work.
Yeah, he did too.
I didn't know he said
Yes, he does.
Here's the thing. I think I did by my for sure. Either way, did I promote it?
You was promoting it.
Jerry, how the hell you both something?
I don't know. He was trying to promote it.
Yeah. But
Did you say I was down?
You think you'll be in Dallas Thursday?
Last Thursday.
no, I said this.
No, he
Thursday.
said like this Thursday.
Well, he right about that one.
He boom. He
Hey, no,
I don't like
I was planning on being in Dallas this week. My mom got COVID, so
Okay.
but yeah, we was gonna come check you out.
Yes. Again.
And I had 3 brand new stories to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's you know, I always try to come up with something new whenever people come see me. You know what I mean? I don't want people to come see the same old show. I just don't like that.
Right.
So if I know I'm going somewhere where people I know would frequent, man, I want them to come get some new stuff. So you know, this past weekend I was in Phoenix and Denver.
Yeah, that.
We performed at in Phoenix. I performed at the Wild Horse Pass and Casino. Now this is the same place that Mike Epps filmed his last special at.
Oh, okay.
Held about 2,000 people, 2 sold out shows. Me and Jimmy, just us two. And then we went to the Paramount Theater in Denver. And we went to the Denver joint. Rod Smith always show up like we go out of town. You know, that's just what he do whenever he come to Denver. We come to Denver, and he was like, "Man, you was telling some new jokes. I ain't never heard them before." That's what I want people to say when they come see me. I got enough to mix it up to where you don't seen me a lot.
Right.
You pretty much know, like, man, this nigga got cold set.
Right.
But like that new shit he be working on. I like that too. That's all.
So that's why I come. Let me in.
Oh man.
That's why I come in there.
Right.
You know, I don't tell them the jokes. Some of them are mine. But
like which one?
Give me one.
Yeah.
Give me one.
Which one?
One of your old.
my shit like copyright.
That's what I'm saying. This show, this live.
You know shit. Yeah.
I done gave them.
I got you.
Give it back. Go ahead and tell us.
I don't want it back.
No, tell us more.
Anything I do help him.
Right.
Now I wasn't this though. His new stuff, I ain't said nothing about it. I ain't this all here. Yeah, but the old stuff, yeah, I was like on it. Yeah. Anyway,
What's one of them overs though?
I like the one you talking about, that lady. The way you talking about the lady.
Yeah. I remember that one.
The one you talking about, that lady. I'm just saying. That one, yeah, but
You talking about a lady.
You know what I mean? Ladies, I'm talking about. Kind of give me some more details.
that's beside the point. But the point of it there, I said, man, we gotta like switch it up every now and then.
Right.
And my man been working hard on that, man. So kudos to him.
You funny as hell, nigga.
Dog, this thing. He gonna stay in the game.
Shit.
You
Damn,
still doing your vegan?
Yeah.
What?
You holding it? How's it work?
You vegan?
He said he don't.
No,
know
I'm not
what-
vegan. I'm on a liquid diet.
A liquid diet. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So they got liquid. Okay, boom.
That was, you got a little joke to say.
Nah.
Don't help this motherfucker, man.
Nah, go ahead. Nah, are you noticing the difference yet?
Yeah.
Feeling it?
I'm alright like the guy.
So why did you do it? That's what I said last time.
No, the fuck you not.
I'm like the guy,
You are not.
but I am. I'm just trying to get.
Which one? Hermaphrodites?
What you say? Lord Little League.
Yeah. Cause I want to know which one. Which one?
Crazy. Goddamn Zeus.
Yeah, it is.
But it's going, man. I made this long
How long you been on it?
in February. Well, it's February 1st.
Well, my nigga,
Of the
I'm
month. First of the month.
and all you been doing is liquids.
No, I ain't been strictly on that. I mean, I probably like splurge on some other stuff, like maybe twice a week.
Maybe a Whataburger.
Yeah, we talk.
Yeah, that nigga, hey,
Yeah.
you better eat something.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, and there's nothing wrong with that. We can't tell you what to do.
Right.
Oh, great one.
I mean, real talk. But now, I do feel like I'm stronger though.
Well, that's what's up.
Then that's what matters.
Yeah.
Have you got in there new PR?
No, but I've been kind of hesitant since I had the elbow surgery.
Nigga too old to be trying to PR, man. I'm be honest. with you.
No,
He too old
I don't do that. But no,
I say he was stronger. So I'm just
but
saying.
He feels strong,
I wrote-
Jared.
I do got the strength that I had before I had the elbow injury.
Okay.
I got it back now.
Where?
Huh?
Where?
Well, what do you mean?
Where is it back at?
My hip thrust.
I'm a little slow, but I got it.
Let's go, but I got it.
I got that.
Jared Craig Jensen.
Let's go.
Oh, nigga, that's funny to me.
Man, I'm gonna do it until I get the results on.
All right. And what are you going
Until
for?
you pass the fuck out.
I ain't gonna pass.
What
it.
result are you going for?
Man, I'm going for a whole lot leaner physique.
Okay. You tired of being buff?
No, I'm still gonna be buff. Like,
You want to lean out?
yeah, I'm leaning now. That's all.
Jared, I can't lie to you. So, you know what I noticed about me?
What?
Now I'm listening to him say that, and I get it. This is gonna be my biggest problem.
Getting out the sodas?
It is 100% my biggest problem. Every week I'm noticing the weight loss,
Right. I see it in your face now.
but nigga, the stomach ain't went.
Ah, well, that's just hard for me, and belly fat is just.
You see it where?
Jerry, that's
In
something.
his face. You can tell his face small.
Thank you, Jerry. 243. Hey, Jerry, 243.
Boom, it's clear, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He's a hater.
243.
He a hater.
Mismanagement. Oh, listen, I already know the nigga's a hater. Nigga told you about them lip rubs, but he ain't told you about them lip up.
So, hey, I want to know where it was strong at. Motherfucker been eating beef.
Push up with his tongue. Yeah.
Oh, perfect, dude. Do you? That nigga, I
Hey,
said,
I'm gonna jump up with him. Probably stop left. Land back and win it again.
that nigga good, man. That nigga good. Tell him to say, I don't do push-ups, I don't do sit-ups, I do get up. I get up in them. What my nigga do? Get up. Pull up, I do it. Get up. Get up in them guts. Go ahead, Daddy. Do your thing, man. Get up in
So how much you weigh now?
243,
And what was your head start now?
293.
Damn, you was big.
And then, Hey, I'm gonna show you something.
Oh, baby. Walk down
Hey,
to the
but
ground.
I'm happy getting down. Look, you can tell he's done it.
Without a, because of my clothes. Listen, real talk. If I pull this belt off,
Right.
Yo, there's so much room
Right.
in these. Listen, I got the belt tight. Without this hoodie on, nigga, I couldn't get this jacket to do this.
Boom.
Mm.
Listen, I'm seeing the inches go.
Right.
That's what I'm seeing more of.
Right.
And the weight, but that stomach, motherfucker gonna stomach
Hey,
right
man,
now.
it is what it is, dog.
So I really got to do a little bit more. Maybe I get on Donnie's plan, try to lean out.
Man, I'm God. Like you can't repeat this. I'm talking about
All right.
the Lord just said, "Zap and made this." Then you gotta.
Well, if the Lord's name is Balco. What are you talking about? You gonna tell me I can't do something?
Then it's one begotten needle. Huh?
What? Whosoever believes in me shall be able to pump for eternity. Huh? Yeah. Nigga, thank you, Jerry. Oh my God, nigga, that's hilarious.
Even if you don't like lose your stomach, the fact that you are slimming down,
Right.
that's gonna make you more healthy anyway. Though.
Yeah. I'm noticing I can walk better.
Yeah, 'cause you was wobbling there for a minute, but
He hard on you. He hard on you. He hard on you.
You were wobbling. Yeah. Damn. Hey, you mother.
It's not done. He be on you, man. He don't keep the light.
I mean, I will admit though he do look good now.
Right.
Hey, man, listen.
Man, I admit it, like it's noticeable.
Hey, you want to know where I notice it? This is no cap. When I'm out.
Right.
Listen, I've never had a problem getting women, and that's not. I ain't
I get it.
I'm not bragging on that. But what I've noticed is that women are paying more attention to me.
Right.
When I went to Belize back in September, excuse me. And now let me say this: I still don't. be looking
This
around.
motherfucker being transferred back to the.
No. Hey, dog. Hey, Jerry. No. I ain't going back, dog. Jerry ain't going back, dog. What's that going on?
Big Bert.
Oh, whenever I take it.
It's gonna be free. Boy, that was good.
But look,
That was
listen, man. What I've noticed
Go ahead,
is
man.
that women are saying more things to me.
Right.
As far as like, yo, I can tell that I'm back to something. Now, I still don't want nobody because I'm old.
Right.
I'm just too old to be out here doing all that flam fucking. You understand? Like I'm just too damn. But I'm noticing that I'm getting some more looks.
I heard
'Cause,
that.
I still look young. I ain't grayed out yet.
Right.
Yeah,
Because I'm the big cuss.
man, I'm grayed out, but that's a
That's
scripture in the
extra,
Bible about gray hair.
What is
Because
it?
what?
The scripture.
Where is this with this?
Yeah. Because Jerry knows that word.
Now you know if I say it, it's okay.
Is this them?
I better show you.
What a scripture about gray hair.
I mean, it's Proverbs something.
Oh man.
Proverbs.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't typing all this for the hell of it.
Nah, he gonna make me look it up.
Nah, it's I know where I'm trying to word it. It's
I ain't saying the
The
hell of
most well-known scripture regarding gray hair is found in Proverbs 16:31, which states gray hair is a crown of glory.
it. Amen.
It is gained in a righteous life.
Amen. See, I be in tune on stuff too, huh? I be in tune on stuff too, huh? Yeah.
Or it also says
No, it doesn't.
them hoes be having niggas. Hey man, I want the Google for both of you now.
See, I wouldn't expect me to know that.
nah, that was
No, hey, even though
it was in Proverbs.
yeah, that's the Proverbs.
Somebody told that this week.
Niggas say,
Maybe the scripture saying, I like it.
he was gonna cut
He
the woman
wanted
lights
them.
off.
I like them.
Jerry, he was gonna cut her lights off and she said, baby,
Yeah.
what's your favorite? The scripture say.
Yeah, it was the scripture, man.
Now
That nigga left her
I
lights
could
off.
be like a lot of everybody else. They put that what just mean shit in
Nah,
it.
yeah, I feel you, dog.
Yeah,
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And it is what it is, you know. I ain't
Yeah.
having I ain't got that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna let it rock with the way it's gonna rock, but you know,
Yeah.
I just ain't got there yet.
Yeah.
There it is. I grew mine to look old. I got tired of getting caught.
Jerry, you been babyface for
I gotta grow a beard.
You got a babyface fan, cause they still feel like Nug look.
right. That's
He do look
Yeah,
high school.
she Tate still look. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Y'all- That's
Yeah.
y'all. Miss Zella did y'all
She
right.
did hook us up.
Yeah. That's my buddy there.
But continue the story though, man. What you saying?
About. Oh, I just said the women. Listen, I'm just noticing that people.
Boom, man, I did.
And you know, let me tell you something, man. I'm not after nobody. It is. I think it's in my nature to want to feel desired.
That's in everybody's nature. It ain't just
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You want to know that.
That's why I cut the women from. They crazy for saying it publicly, but like when Steph Curry's wife,
That's right.
you know what I'm saying? When they say that, I'm
You
like,
understood.
you just don't say it. But
That's all.
but I did. Like who don't want to feel desired?
Hey man, whenever you out, a woman should want to compliment. Hey,
Right.
thank you, I appreciate that. You know,
Right.
I have a husband with Miss
Right.
I don't mean to disrespect
Boom.
you, man. And that, you know,
Boom.
but you want to know that the joke is
Right.
because sometimes at home, motherfucker don't look at you like
Right.
that. Sometimes at home, niggas be
Right.
like, hey, bring the sandwich in here. Hey dog, and she coming in there in her drawers, you ain't doing nothing but game on, leave me alone now. And but she, you know, the hell, they want to feel desired. I love it whenever I got this belly out and a woman go, look at you. I be like, yes, Lord.
You said I know you fairly y'all in the honeymoon phase. You catch her looking at your muscles and she passed them by now.
I mean,
You
I-
reach
Hey,
for the
man,
remote.
hey, man.
Hey,
man.
He reached for the remote slow.
Flexing.
Ooh, what's that?
That's a horse.
I'm-
If you want to make
Right,
I mean, the fact that I am built like this, right?
right.
Because you're not.
I didn't mean like now you missing what he said. Then you say it gets taken for granted.
No, because here's the thing. I don't like wish people desire because I
You get it. You've been
look
getting
at
it.
this.
Right,
Because you're not.
right,
Are
right,
you fucking kidding me?
Hell no, I'm dead ass.
right.
Nigga, you listen, Jared.
Hey, man,
you know what I don't know what
Yeah. Hey, what you gonna do with
Yeah,
that?
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do with the shit. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm gonna do with the motherfucker. Jared, you
How
know-
old this nigga for me?
Yeah, because what this nigga don't realize is those things that are valuable
Right.
must be put away.
Right.
Shut
It's put away.
Any man that's got tools, put them in his tube shit.
Here we go. This none.
Motherfucker, I'm taking you to church now. Any man with a car puts it in his garage or at least under his car port.
Right.
Man, I'm just protecting what's
There it is. Oh,
Yeah, you don't give a fuck.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, you don't give a damn about
You said he
yours.
protected it.
That's right.
When it hang that low, you can't protect it.
Boy, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
Oh, if it ain't that low, man, it got a fourth leg.
Hey, man, I'm fourth leg.
Yeah, because if you it's 1, 2.
This nigga dumb.
I'm just saying.
Well, you know, I treat mine like old nigga treated money. I used to have to put a rubber band around it. How much you say you want for that? That's what you got to do with them ball this motherfucker up, man. You tripping now.
Man, was y'all in tune to any of the All-Star festivities?
I did, man. I didn't. I had clearly hadn't been watching it because this white dude like the
Max
Time
McClung.
Champ or something.
Yes, sir.
So I had no idea.
He done brought the dunk contest back by himself.
Right.
Because the other ones that was involved.
Yeah. Sounded like he inspired some. I saw some tweets from some
Yeah,
guys.
Ja and-
Giannis.
And yeah.
Giannis was playing, but Ja was serious.
And the guy that
But he should do
won
it.
is talking about getting back in it. Levine.
Zach LaVine.
Yeah,
Hey
he
man,
was talking about that. So
go look.
dude must have showed out. Is what I'm saying.
I think Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon had the
Yeah,
best
that was the best
dunk
I ever
contest.
seen.
Yeah,
that was
right.
back and forth.
That was
Yeah.
better than Dominique. Jordan.
And Mac McClung is only the second person to win the dunk contest 3 times.
Mhm.
Now, Mac McClung is the first to win it 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But the only other person to do it just received a kidney, Nate Robinson.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Those are the 3-time winners. Now, man, listen here. The dunk contest, I think, is back. I don't even care to see the NBA guys dunk.
Right.
If they do, great.
Right.
What Mac McClung is doing is just fine by me.
Yeah, but
So does he plays basketball, right?
He does.
yeah, he was
Okay.
G League.
Okay.
He in it.
They like let G League and stuff to do.
Mhm.
That's right.
I would have liked seeing LeBron to do it then if that's what they was doing.
Bronny got hot, but Bronny ain't no
I don't know if he can
dunk
beat.
contest dunk.
Yeah, I don't know if he can
Really?
beat that. I mean, he may very well could, but I don't know.
Just the fact that he's not as tall as dunks gonna look better. Just usually
That's why I want to see
shorter
John.
people. That's why I think
Mac.
LeBron
That's right.
he looks so good dunking because
He showed-
Hey,
he's
yeah,
man.
not 6'7",
Yeah, I
6'8".
And where Blake Griffin jumped over the hood of the car.
Yeah, what one of
Mac.
I saw that.
that,
Yeah,
that was dope.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was dope.
Wasn't that his first dunk?
Yes,
I don't know. I just saw it. I know it was trending. I
That was very first
dunk was
But their thing, he went last out of all the dunkers. The very first guy, some guy that played for the Bulls, had no idea who he was.
Right.
He didn't even fucking dunk the ball.
Now that's the bad thing about the dunk contest. Like you need the big names.
Like this
Hold
motherfucker
on.
didn't even dunk it.
But here's the thing.
He kept missing.
Yeah, but Castle for the Spurs, he was really good in the dunk contest.
Well, he had one good dunk.
He challenged Mac though, man.
One
Mac
good
was
dunk.
getting all
Like
50
I
times.
said, I didn't see it.
And
But
even him, like the first round,
right.
man, he had like one of his attempts. Dude, he tried about 8 times.
But Castle did.
Yes.
Oh, I
See
didn't
that?
see
That's
that.
what I'm
Yes.
saying. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's
The Mac dude was the only one that
One and
when
done.
he attempted,
Yeah.
he done.
McClung is but he been like this since high school. You know, he had
He
a whole
was.
high school mixtape,
Mhm.
man.
Okay.
His mixtape was just as
He was
good
high
as
fly in high
Zion
school.
Williams.
That's what he do.
So he went to Georgetown.
Okay.
He sure did.
And of course, it
So,
didn't.
yeah.
Georgetown didn't pan out, so he
Okay.
transferred to Texas Tech.
Okay, boom.
But the boy played in the NBA last year. He actually
He
run
should be in the NBA right now. I don't know why he's not in the NBA.
Well, you know, he's gonna be back and forth. He'll
Yeah.
get
Right.
brought
He
up.
called up somebody done nick something.
He's one of them.
I got
Chris Paul, I think, has to have one of the 10 highest IQs in NBA history.
you. Yeah, shit, definitely.
After watching the All-Star Weekend festivities. So Chris Paul and his teammate Victor Wembanyama, though they were in the skills contest.
Mhm.
Skills contest.
Okay.
And the skills contest is based upon time.
Mhm.
Who's the fastest? Well, part of that is shooting shots. Chris Paul knows the rules so well that he told Victor, we don't even have to shoot up. We ain't got to make the shot. So when he grabbed the ball, Chris just threw him. He's not shooting. I just saved damn near 10 seconds.
Mm.
Not worrying about shooting. And when I got down here on the other end, I didn't give a damn. All we got to do is make the layup to end it. Him and Victor both did the same thing. And they said it was not, how do they put it? Like not in the spirit of the competition.
Yeah.
They
And they
just
disqualified.
they just outsmarted the rules.
And that Chris Paul has always done
Mhm.
that. If anybody knows anything about basketball, Chris Paul is so smart. He's gotten a guy a technical foul because he didn't have his jersey tucked in.
Mhm.
Chris Paul, he know the rules, and that was a way. But man, you weren't in the spirit
I agree. Yeah.
of the contest. Chris was wrong.
Yeah.
But it showed me he was smart.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they also had a new format for the All-Star game. There were 4 teams. So Shaq, Chuck, and Kenny, they all picked their team for All-Star. That team went against the winner of the rookie-sophomore game.
Mhm.
So you got Chuck, I forget what his team name, but Shaq had the OGs or whatever. They ended up winning. Steph Curry won MVP. The games only went to 40 points.
Mm-hmm. First and 40.
Okay, they changed it up quite a bit. Then.
Changed it up quite a bit. And I'm not sure how big of a hit it was. I don't think the players loved it.
They did.
I don't think they did.
Yeah.
And then LeBron James really showed this is his second time to me showing lack of character. Second time. He didn't tell him until 2 hours before tip off that he wasn't going to play.
Right.
LeBron, you knew that somebody else could have had that All-Star spot.
Mhm.
Right.
That would have looked good on them. So, overall, for Steph to win it in the Bay Area, really good. The celebrity game is always pretty good. Drewski and Castanat, they put on. I don't know the guy that won the MVP, but you know, they had Jerry Rice and Barry Bonds as the coach for the Celebrity All Star Bay Area Legends.
But the guy that actually won the MVP in the celebrity game,
Mhm.
he was an athlete. He was an athlete.
Nah,
Wherever he was, I don't know what he was.
I actually did see some of the celebrity games.
Yeah. The dude, damn sure was athlete, and it kind of the only part of the celebrity game I didn't like. Terrell Lawrence was mad.
Then, are you shocked? Terrell is an angry individual.
He man,
Terrell
It wasn't
is mad.
bad.
they was losing, and he
Yeah,
like, come on,
Terrell
T.O.
been mad. Terrell been mad for 20 years.
But that's my dog.
I mean, he, you know, love them just ABCs. T.O.
That's
Like,
what it
you know,
is.
you gotta love him, man. You know, good and bad. He just be on
Now,
the good.
I think the celebrity game be more entertained than the actual game.
It is. Right.
It is
Yeah,
because they having fun.
that's it.
Hey, and I didn't really catch the games like that, but they had something different this year. Kevin Hart hosted. He hosted the All-Star game. I get it because I've hosted basketball games and it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like giving you the Rucker Park feel.
Yeah.
Where the joke you got the joke on the man. I was no disrespect to the dead. I was doing it to him one night, and what's my man that rap with 4 Block? He used to sing. Tall dude. He just passed away last year because they shot him.
Oh, you talking about the one they call
J-Hawk.
yeah.
Man, let me tell you something. I was up here
Yeah.
talking noise on the mic, and J-Hawk walked over there and was like, "Man, I'll fuck you up." And I was like, "Hey guys, I'm not gonna be talking anymore because." Again, notice, but I'm sitting there like, "Hey, nigga, this is my
You
job."
gotta tell them about the jokes. No.
Jerry,
Tell them about
I'm
the-
letting. Not getting paid enough to do it.
That's what I'm
But here's my thing. Hey man, certain people are comedians. I think so. I think people like that part of Kevin Hart hosting it.
Right.
So I still just want one game.
That's the I want one game.
I don't want to see all that to 40-point stuff. That's just not.
But I don't want to see a 160-point game either, though.
I don't want it to be so competitive.
Yeah, but I want to see guys there. You just, I don't know. I'm just stuck back in our era of all-star
Right.
game.
It like cats competed.
Yeah, they
I
can.
dig, man. It's man.
Yeah, I mean, I want some competition, but how much do you want?
I mean, 130. If you score 160 points, that's real. How competitive? That's not even competitive. They letting you fucking just shoot.
That's the time change, man. These cats is homies now. Like they was friends back in our era, but they wanted to be able to have the bragging rights when they was out kicking.
Yeah,
These cats don't care. Bragging rights now is about who got the paper.
no,
Like they ain't tripping on who the champs is. As long as we got this paper, we ain't tripping. Like I was watching some old stuff earlier today. It was the 30 for 30 with Reggie Miller in the Knicks. I forget the name of it, but whatever. But in the winning time, I think is what they call it.
That's what it is. Reggie Miller winning time.
But anyways, man, when they lost the series in Game 7, they won, and Reggie was in the back crying, and I was like, bro, athletes don't do that no more, man. Like the dudes is not messed up about the L in the playoff.
Joel
For the
Embiid
Bears to
cried
do it.
that
For
day
the Bears
whenever
to
they
do
lost to that one. That's right.
For the Bears to do
No,
it. Now you always gonna have a few of them to care, but
Yeah.
back in our era, seemed like everybody cared.
To the person.
Yeah, they like you wouldn't know. Y'all just swept us ass. See you
Hey,
in
man.
our feet, but yeah,
You know what tells me that Magic and really more so than anybody else, Magic and Isaiah. If you go back to one, I think it was in the finals of about 89.
88, 89, because that's when Detroit won the back-to-back.
That's right.
That had to be the
So Magic and Isaiah, great friends. They kissed at the damn also.
Kissing each other on the cheek for the game.
Isaiah brought his ass in that line.
Hey,
And Magic.
that's what I'm getting at, bro.
Look,
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Zeke looked at Magic like,
Hey,
and
man.
Magic like, hey, what?
It is what it is.
They
I
wasn't
wouldn't think
friends
right
for
now.
a long time after that.
That's it, man.
But I wanted to win. Fuck out.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
I want to win, boy. Look at
Right.
I said something.
Now the 3-point shooting contest, it was.
I thought it too. Now the
I didn't
first
know that.
round, it wasn't so much it was whack. It was cats just
They're not
fold on. It made me look at the Steph even better.
Yeah.
Like, dog, Steph he's so cold because the moment got to him, like the one dude tied Steph 31 points in his line.
Then
And then like the next, that pressure was
Yeah,
on.
next
And that's what
round.
I'm getting at. Dog. Like So that part of it,
But
that's why you need. That's what I'm getting at. That's why you need
stars.
superstars
But now-
to enter this stuff. Cause they finna have the poise and the showmanship,
They are.
and they finna give you. When you got a bunch of dudes that you ain't
Yeah. Ain't no more Larry Birds. Who getting second place?
like, that's it. Like walk out with it in the air. Cause
Yeah. Because you already know
Yeah,
it's money, baby.
Dog, that's what I'm getting at, dog.
and the one that scored 31, and like everybody's in the round.
Was it Tyler Hero or wasn't Tyler Hero?
Tyler Hero won.
Yeah, he won it.
4.
But
But the guy that's
and
from Golden State,
yeah, once whatever his name.
But he healed.
that might
Yeah,
be
that's
the name.
it.
But
That was it.
31, but first round, the rest of them, that was around 14, 15.
Right, that's what I'm getting at, bro.
Maybe even the commentary was like, this is the lowest.
Yeah, they couldn't hit no shot.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
man.
talking about.
And you want to give other guys a shot, but man, look here, we trying to be entertained.
That's it, man.
Are you not
That's
entertained?
it. And I was.
Because not even going back to the dunk contest, the white guy from Chicago, he didn't complete a dunk. The next guy, I forgot where he was from. It took him like 7 to 10. He finally just did a regular dunk.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, man, I was like, man, sit, like, just
Yeah.
fucking stop.
Right.
I do think that the 3-point contest should have more people in it. And I think the dunk contest should only be down to 4.
4 people.
Just 4 people.
Mm,
Because let me tell you something. We get to watch these dunks and they get a little bored.
right.
It
does. 4 people, 2 rounds. Nigga,
But it gets boring only because you don't have a superstar. It wouldn't bore. Like, you got to think, we got to see dunk contest when cold as the dunker Sean Kemp was. He might have been the 3rd best in the company.
no, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you had
He's an
huge
in-game
names.
dunker.
Yeah, you had huge names that was entering these competitions. So
Kobe entered.
That's
And
what
that weekend done Kobe did. That East
Hey,
Bay
man.
shit.
Kobe number 18, man. You got to factor in the
I get it.
fresh out of high school.
I get it.
You got to factor in the moment.
This shit here, you got Brandon going, yeah.
Yeah, all that right there.
Yeah.
It was stop
It
hop.
was, man. That's what I'm getting at. It does stuff like I ain't even heard of this dude that won. And then I found out he won 3 years in a
Yeah.
row. And that's what I'm saying. I didn't know Dame was like the 3-time defending 3-point champion,
Mhm.
man. Like, you know. So I mean, I don't put much into that because still probably ain't entered it enough to win.
Nah, he
And that's what I'm saying. The great ones just usually I might win it. Let me defend my title.
Yeah.
Boom, wide. I'm good on that.
And then these guys, they don't want to tire themselves out. They know how much obligations they have during All-Star weekend.
Right.
You know, now Klay Thompson damn sure need to enter. You a splash brother, dog. Your ass ain't making no more All-Star games.
Nah,
You
he
ain't
ain't.
no All-NBA player no more.
Right.
Get your ass in here and enjoy. Hey,
But
come
see,
on.
I would like to see a Luka and a Clay and a Steph. I like to see like a star-studded 3-point competition. Like some of the best shooters in the last 20 years.
I don't think Luka is that type of guy to
Luka
win a
can
3.
stroke it.
No, he can stroke it. But some people are in game, just like Sean Kemp is a great in-game dunker.
I agree with that.
Kenny
was a
Martin, great in-game dunker.
Right. Sean was pretty good in the dunk contest. He just was going,
He was too damn
not
big.
really, bro. It was Jordan just had a bigger name.
Like,
Like,
because the
like-
White had one before.
yeah,
But the white was been show.
Well, he,
Put the cape on and he ain't even dunked it one time.
that personality.
That's
Yeah,
why
that works. That
He
does
did
that
know he
go a
do it
long
in.
way.
It
Yeah,
helps a lot.
personality go a long way, man.
I'm not too big a fan of the All-Star. Like the game itself, go back to 2, but I can understand being more competitive.
All right.
I do like the dunk contest because Mac McClung has brought that joker back. I mean, he really has. But it needs to be competitive like that. And if the NBA guys are not going to do what Mac McClung has done, they got professional dunkers.
yeah, I agree with that. Let them come in.
Right.
Because man, I want to see some damn good dunks.
Right.
Because if Mac was in that contest, it wouldn't even have.
Mac McClung had his NBA salary only got him up to $132,000. All he's ever earned. This nigga has earned over $300,000 in just the dunk contest.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? So I want to see give those guys a chance to make money and all that stuff. And I think I want what's good for the game.
But all we're gonna be saying the next day is, oh boy, we ain't gonna even know their name. Who's old boy that jumped off? Like, you need the star power is gonna get there, man. Like the star power is
Hey,
gonna
but you know what they can't
What it is.
understand? Stars cannot. It would kill John Morant to lose to Mac McClung. See, Anthony Edwards, I want to see him dunk. Are you willing to do? See,
But
Are
Ja
you-
would lose. Ja got the star power to where you finna get
That
you finna get the 50 over. They finna get over the 49, but Ja finna come through there and blah.
we can't just give it away to Ja. He got to earn it.
I did. I did, but not they kind of do.
Terry got to earn
Because
it.
I thought, like, if you think back when Jordan beat Dominique,
Yeah.
Jordan went from the free throw line. Remember, Jordan missed the first one.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, but and like he had 2 attempts.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
y'all gave him a 50 on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Jordan is a star.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
hey, you
And that's what I'm
hey,
getting
you
at.
know
Star
what?
power always gonna get
Hey,
you.
you know what, Dominic? I just heard this first time I heard it. I don't know why it showed up the other day. Dominique was talking probably on that podcast with Darius Miles, and you know the one I'm talking about, Darius Miles. Like they always say, "Who bust your ass first in the NBA?"
Right.
One of them. Anyway, Dominique was telling those guys. He said, "Man, when Jordan beat me in the dunk contest, he said as we was walking off, Mike leaned over and said, "Hey man, if we won in Chicago, you know you would have won."
That's what I'm saying. I don't doubt it.
I don't doubt it either.
I don't
I'm sitting
doubt
there like,
it.
damn, Mike know, like,
Right.
motherfucking Nick was.
Like, he was munching it.
Oh man, with
Like,
the power.
it's nasty.
Because nigga, I'm gonna snatch this rim.
Yeah, it was them kind of thumbs out. Now,
Now,
Jordan was pretty with it, but like I said, the dunk, had he hit the first time that he hit it,
Yeah.
boom, he deserved competition.
But
But you came down and missed it, and then you hit it on your second one, and they give you the 50
Yeah.
to where you beat Dominique. Like, that's
James
tough.
White was one of my favorite dunk contest participants. Y'all may not remember James White. I remember when James White was in high school. You know, that's the first person I seen kind of like, I was like, oh shit, this nigga rocking. He jumped from the free throw line, literal free throw line, 2 hands.
with me.
Ooh, shit. I think I'm a bit Gerald Green. What made Gerald Green even more special in the dunk contest, man, I didn't realize this nigga was missing a finger. And he from Houston. He went straight out of high school to the NBA. Gerald Green, one of the highest jumpers ever in NBA.
yeah. He can.
You know what I mean? I want to see. I don't have to see the stars as long as somebody that have a good role in
And
the
that's
NBA.
dope too. But you know what? Stars bring attention to those guys.
So
They in the with the Vince Carters and the big names. So you actually like, oh,
I'm
hey,
gonna tell you who would
such
win
rock
that
that
hoe.
thing too.
Anthony Edwards would win that bitch.
And he would, because he got that charisma.
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
carried, like, I would love to see. That's what I'm getting at. I'm glad we've taken it here.
Yeah.
Because they just had an interesting topic, and I want to ask y'all about this.
Okay.
The NBA numbers are dwindling. We all know they down some. Is it because America don't have the best players in the world anymore?
Mhm.
The face of the NBA now, and that's what they was like. Who's your last MVPs? Who's your last American MVP?
I don't think that's a bad thing.
I know. I'm just saying. It is
Shea
when
Gilgeous
it
about
is when
to
your
get it.
sport is when America is the front runners to introduce the sport to the
So let me
world.
ask you: is Shea Gilgeous from Canada?
Yeah, he's not American.
Okay, so you've had Jokic.
That's what I'm
And
getting
you're
at.
gonna have Shea Gilgeous Alexander.
Yeah, done had Giannis.
So let me
That
Giannis-
had to be-
okay.
That's what I'm getting. That's my point.
Let me tell you why that's not bad. This is why I don't think that's bad.
Okay,
The most popular sport in the world,
it's football.
It's soccer.
that's what it is.
Yeah, but it
Hey,
is.
and it sucks that it's that.
It might.
No,
What are
the
you
most
basing it on?
in the world.
Numbers.
In the
I
world.
know, and if we're going off numbers, I got to point to the team that ain't won nothing in 30 years that is still the most
That-
expensive. That's what I'm getting at.
I understand.
No,
that.
that's what I'm saying.
No, no, no,
So,
But now in the world,
in
soccer
the
is
world,
number one sold
if there is
anything.
nothing, it is not a professional organization worth more on paper than the Dallas Cowboys.
I
Fact.
understand that.
Fact.
No.
So
I'm
that,
getting you
that's
down
what
to
I'm. So I got to put football.
So let me tell you why
there.
football is the United States of America and Canada, only 2 countries that play football.
Right.
Soccer's played
Everywhere.
on
Right.
every continent, everywhere. This is the only reason.
I
Basketball is
look-
played.
But y'all, I think y'all giving too much credit to soccer is popular in Jamaica. No shade to Jamaica. Jamaica is the South. New York is big to Jamaica.
Like,
So what? The soccer is big.
yeah,
there.
Wagwan.
We got states
Wagwan.
that are bigger
Wagwan.
than places where
Prime example.
this is the.
To tell you how big it was before these football and baseball and basketball guys were getting mega contracts. It was
Soccer
soccer
been
was
getting-
getting.
Uh-huh.
They've been getting.
Well, they might have been getting it because let's just say
Messi
they're
is-
they're more fair. When I say more fair, they willing to feed the horse, but America is getting there. But it was a long time where the Michael Jordans of the world wouldn't even make it.
No, that's true.
It
No,
then it didn't go from Michael making $2 million to Michael making
Hey,
30.
so I looked
That's
at,
what I'm getting
I
at.
looked, I
Like,
looked at something what you talking about with that. In 97 to 98, Michael Jordan made 33 million. Now, nobody else made 30 million until about 2018.
that's what I'm getting at.
So from that time, no, I feel you from that time, because they was like, nigga, we owe you. You are nobody else had a $30 million salary till 2018 in that sport.
And I agree.
I'm not a soccer fan, but soccer
I
is
understand
good.
it.
Soccer is literally
No,
just the
that's-
most.
Maybe the World Cup be the most watched thing of televised.
It is,
Mhm.
which is why I'm saying it's not bad that we have foreign winners, because guess what that's doing? To me, that's bringing more. When y'all play back, man, the whole of China.
Oh yeah, they tuned in.
So I don't see it as I think taking the game global like that is better for the NBA because all of the best talent is going to meet right here.
Okay, now let me break this down.
But I think it is a
Yeah.
no fun league right now.
Do y'all think if foreigners came in and flooded the NFL, that American players still wouldn't be the greatest players?
Yes,
Hey man, hey,
I do.
For
You
10
think
seconds,
they would be?
yes,
I know they would be.
yes.
And that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So the fact that's what I'm getting at. Cause
we got to
they had foreign players when Jordan was playing.
Hold on,
Like people forget Tony Kukoc was
Fact.
he
You
was
right.
hey,
he was Luka
let me
Doncic
tell
before
you who
Luka
was
Doncic.
whooping Jordan's ass.
And when he came over,
Yeah,
when they played them boys,
Let me show you something.
it was that's what I'm getting at, bro. That I think the talent pool it's showing that the great ones, the Stephs done got old, the LeBrons done got old.
Yeah.
When they was doing their
But we
thing,
got Anthony.
you wasn't getting all that.
We got Anthony. We got Ja. They got to stop kicking Ja out. You won't stop Howard. Leave that boy alone.
Hey,
Leave that nigga
I
alone.
feel what you're trying to say. Ja should be the face of basketball. Get into a whole nother. Nah, Ja. Anthony arose in the absence of Ja. People act like they forgetting it.
No. I
He like Anthony Edwards became the household name
because
because Ja was pushed to the side.
but he's not even the face. The face gonna be the motherfucker from the Spurs. He's gonna be the face of them.
And
niggas.
now
he's
again,
a father.
another
Yeah,
point.
that's
my point.
he's
That's
the
what I'm
face.
saying. Like America, if you do a top 10, how many Americans
Jason
even made
Tatum.
the top 10?
You have Jason Tatum.
And I don't even think Tatum the best player on his team would go
Jalen
ahead.
Brown. Oh, I was going to say a teammate.
Yeah.
You know,
And I'm going to say, so either way you put a Brown
Right.
and Tatum.
Oh,
Brown
you think them two are the best players in the world?
No. When you
Of
say
the
top
top
10, what I'm just giving is what I think top 10
Okay,
Americans.
boom.
Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, Anthony Edwards, John Morant, LeBron James is.
You just naming Americans.
That's all I'm naming.
Okay, boom. Okay.
100%.
I thought you was naming your top 10 players in the league. Okay,
Just
go.
Americans. LeBron James. I'm still giving Steph Curry.
Okay.
I'm also still giving Anthony Davis. As far as the top Americans are concerned.
Did you say Durant? No.
Oh, Kevin Durant. I did not say Kevin
Mhm.
Durant.
Are you going off a lifetime achievement, or do you feel like Durant is one of the best
He's
players
one of the best right now. He's definitely one of the best right now.
All right.
Hey, man,
Best Americans, I get you.
best American.
Right.
This is Strickland. So I think we have enough. And that's another thing with the All-Star. They're talking about having it be America versus the world.
Mhm.
So you would have Wemby and Jokic and Shea on the team.
They would slaughter America.
You
Now, if you can put Luka, Shea, Jokic,
would have to
Giannis.
I don't think they will.
No,
Because they top heavy. They won't have a bench.
They finna kill them.
Name if your top 5, name 5 more.
What you mean, bro?
And man,
It's
and
plenty.
the bonus.
It's plenty.
He's not top 5.
So you said name the bench.
No, I'm not saying, but their bench would equal United States bench.
Hey man, Buddy Hield. I don't
Who
even know if he's
who you liking in the
He
US?
just named 5, 10. The top 10 that he just named. They ain't got 10 guys with that type of status. They can ball.
That's what I'm saying.
that
You
team.
looking at
No,
a
not that
lifetime.
10. No, not that 10.
no, that's what I'm saying. If you talking about talent for talent, Shea gonna be MVP.
That's
Right.
he been in starting 5.
I agree, no doubt. Joker gonna be
He
the
been
starting five.
I put John
Giannis
against
gonna be the
Shea.
starting five.
I put Anthony on Shea.
Luka starting five. No, they
So
finna,
after the starting 5, name 5
bro,
more.
they finna have such a lead.
But name 5
No,
more.
not-
Not
Oh,
it would.
yes, they are.
Not it would.
Yeah, dog, what make y'all think they're not?
Not it would.
What make y'all think they're not? Dog?
They would. Not it would.
They
Yeah,
finna
man.
cream.
Nah.
They finna cream.
No,
Embiid up 400, isn't it?
Yes.
Wembanyama's up 400.
that's right.
They finna cream. They will cream. Dog, they beating their ass by. They beat their ass by
Hey man,
Like,
Bam Adebayo is not gonna just let you do him like that.
man.
Bam Adebayo, and Anthony Davis, Zion Williamson.
I throw that sucker a snack. Get some nachos over to it. Hold on.
But not even that.
Y'all ain't gonna get right now.
You take these new, go back to the 90 rules. They dogged them.
But if we going to the 90 rule, everybody in trouble.
No, go back to 90 rules, but them corners when it really be
You think big?
if B wouldn't be go back
Nah,
and
that's
be
what I'm talking about.
he's washed.
Not against a Shaq, maybe.
Yes,
That, but
like,
like, nah,
what all them centers back in the day would kill him.
nah.
He ain't even built like that.
Nah,
That's
bro.
why he don't bang in the paint.
No,
Because he ain't built like that type of
Elijah
center.
one with the banger.
No, he
Elijah
wasn't.
one was finesse.
But guess what?
Hey, he
But
was there.
was he on behind the arc when he's down there on
Giannis
that
be over
paint?
there with them foreigners.
No, it's finna get ugly.
Jerry, I just said it.
It's finna get ugly, bro.
But we got Paul George.
No, he washed.
No, he's
Nah.
not.
He's
Wow.
washed.
Hey man, I'm just
It's
telling
gonna
you,
be
dog.
He washed.
It's finna get ugly.
No, it's not.
No, I don't think they may win. I don't, but it
Nah,
would
it's
be.
gonna get ugly.
I don't think so.
Nah, you gonna get like, you got 90 coming from about
I
3 points.
think them guys got too much
Luka
heart
finna go for 30.
to let them do
Nah,
like that.
Joe finna go for 30. Shea finna go for 35. You got 95. You got 100 points.
Anthony Edwards will be on shot. Let's figure out what the matchup is then. Let's do the matchup. Anthony Edwards is on shot.
What they mean?
All I'm saying is Anthony Edwards is on shot.
I like it. I like Anthony.
I feel you. So I'm just letting you know. So now, hell, I got Jaylen Brown on Luka.
Okay.
I'm not sitting here dogging the team. And then shit, I'm putting Braun on Giannis
Mm-hmm.
or Durant, one of them.
And again, that's what I say. Y'all living off a lifetime.
No, I'm
I think
not
y'all
even
think
shit. I'm talking about the
now, we
all-star.
talking about prime
Or,
players.
or I put Jason
Now
Tatum
we
on
talking
there.
about prime. Now it's actually a good game. Prime LeBron.
No, I don't care nothing about
Prime
Prime LeBron.
LeBron.
Hey,
Ain't
let
no
me
way
move
these
him out the
old
way.
fossils finna
Well,
get out 30
let me move him out the
people.
way then. Let me move him out the way. Let me put Jason Tatum on Giannis then.
Nah, they hit.
Hey, listen here. Whoa, whoa.
Killing.
Yeah,
Hey,
I agree with dog.
Giannis,
killing
hey,
him, like,
who
real
won
time.
in the Eastern Conference last year?
Okay.
So
Giannis has, yeah, Boston has a better team.
all I'm saying is, look,
Yeah, if that's what we are.
hey,
They
Big Cat,
definitely have a better team.
Carl Anthony
Giannis
Towns,
better than anybody on the
Carl Anthony
Can't.
Towns.
Sometimes you can't.
That's fine.
Sometimes
They
you
got
might
the
go
best
double digits.
record in the NBA right now.
Who?
The New York Knicks.
I like Brunson.
All I'm
I
telling you.
like Cat.
All I'm saying is the USA, and I ain't never been one to get a chance. USA, well, right now, USA. I can find the team, man.
Get done up, bro.
Man, let me tell you something. If you give me some duct tape and some super glue, I put Kawhi on one of them.
Come on.
I'm gonna need duct tape and super
That's what
glue.
I say. Y'all name me Cat. 10 years ago, well, y'all on
No. Look,
10 years
look,
ago,
look,
Durant?
look.
10 years ago,
I'm gonna
LeBron.
tell you.
10 years ago, Kawhi.
I'm gonna tell you.
I agree with
I'm
all
gonna tell you
that y'all
who else.
saying.
I'm gonna
Right
tell you who
now,
else is United
it's a
States.
slaughter.
The United States that were killed. Cade Cunningham, the boy up there in Detroit. Let me tell you something. That
He
son
can
of
ball.
a summer son,
He can ball.
cold. Then you got the boy down in Houston, Green. That son of a summer
He
son.
can ball.
Hey, Jerry, the US and the A.
I heard that.
Gee,
I think it'd be like closer than you.
Nah,
think.
it ain't gonna be ugly.
I think
who out from America can give you a constant 30?
LeBron.
And
Nah.
And-
LeBron-
and in
That's what I
job.
say, you still going out.
No, the
Prime
Hey,
LeBron
hey, forget them old niggas. And in job.
And in job.
Cat can give you a constant 30.
Cat.
Yes, he can.
You be hard pressed to find last time Cat scored 30.
No, Cat was on the tear. Cat was on the tear.
Find me last time Cat dropped 30. I want to hear.
You just
Last time Cat had 30-point game.
You just hold
Cat 20. 20
And what's
and
crazy, the
And that's
highest
good.
thing in college basketball, he's not a foreigner. He can go number one overall.
But that don't even mean nothing in basketball no more. Because down in basketball, you always got some
Cooper Flame.
that you
Yeah, it's like,
and-
but again,
and-
there will be no foreigner. Matter of fact, all the foreigners that they got drafted last year, right?
Mhm.
What are they at right now?
I
Number one
have
draft
no
pick.
idea.
Number one draft
I
pick.
have no idea. I don't follow basketball like
But-
that. What I do
Well,
know
so
is
he
the best players in the world right now, like out of the top 10 best players right now, about 6 of them foreigners.
So let me tell you, right now, Carl Anthony Towns on the year is averaging 25 and 13.
That's okay.
That
When was the
means-
last time he dropped 30.
I know, I feel you. That means he
Now
dropped
look and see what Yo
Bronson-
had.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Look and see what Shea.
I feel you.
Look and see what Wemby's average. Like fellas, it ain't gonna be close. It would be a slaughter before halftime. Halftime score gonna be something like 87-42. Overseas. Like America gonna get creamed.
Jokic is averaging 29.8 and 12 and a half.
That's what I'm talking about.
But
Who finna deal with Yo?
can't
What Giannis average? What Shea averaging? These
Giannis ain't
rhetorical.
doing shit. Giannis
These
ain't-
rhetorical.
No,
Because I know they
Giannis
good.
ain't having a great.
He's not having a great year.
No, see, Giannis on the back end going down
They
here. Too.
having a great year.
No, he's great. He had a great year.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's what Giannis averaging.
And see, but
Just because he ain't playing as much don't mean he ain't averaging that.
That's right. Hold on.
yeah,
That's all I'm trying to let y'all know.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
so he's averaging a lot.
Bro.
In 41 games,
Yeah,
he's played 41 games. It looks like they've had 53 games played.
Mhm.
So they played 53
yeah,
games.
that's
He's missed 12. He's averaging 31
Oh, see, he balling
That's
there.
and
Bro, that's what I'm
12.2.
telling you, man. It ain't gonna even be a good
Now,
game.
do y'all even
It's going to be
12.2.
it's by halftime it's gonna be a
so the dude
slaughter.
from OKC?
A slaughter.
Do y'all consider him a foreigner though?
Who?
Giannis, of course.
No, the dude from OKC.
Oh, he is the point. He's Canadian.
But yeah, but that's part of this up north.
I mean,
That
but
North
that-
American,
yeah,
that's Canadian.
Yeah, but I consider over the waters foreigners though.
Hey man, you gotta cross
Hey,
the water
man.
to get to.
Jason
No, you
You
Tatum
don't.
take a ferry or you can't
Hey.
just drive over Canyon.
Yeah.
It's a bridge. or
No, it
something,
ain't.
I tell you.
and Jerry.
Just like Mexico.
I think I take a ferry.
No, it's just like it's just like,
Just like Mexico.
You drive over
Yeah.
there's a bridge.
Yes.
You driving to Canada, bro. You walk over.
Is
there.
it can't.
Yeah.
You still rolling it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So now, Jerry,
Go ahead.
with the Celtics, I know you think that Jaylen Brown is better than Tatum, but Tatum done played 52 games.
Okay.
And Jaylen Brown has played 46. Tatum is averaging, he's leading in the top 3 categories for his team.
Mhm.
27 points,
This year.
8.7 assists,
Mhm.
and 8.7 rebounds and 5.6 assists. Jaylen Brown is leading in steals for his team at 1.2, but he's only averaging 23 points.
What's the percentages on the 23 and what's the percentages on the 27? Because I know Tatum get his shots.
I don't see the percentage on here. It ain't showing that. What I'm looking at, it ain't. Let's see. No, it ain't showing. I'm letting you know.
I did. What I'm letting y'all know is if America's best play the world's best, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. Case in point, did y'all not watch the Olympics? Like France had like Rudy Gobert and one other player
Man,
that was in the NBA.
I
And
mean,
they like took America down through there. It took a heroic effort from Steph for them to win the gold. Steph like hit 7 threes or some shit.
you want to
That's what I'm getting at, bro, and that's-
Jerry.
it-
That's skewed. That's skewed, and the reason it's skewed, I'm gonna tell you why.
Go
It's
ahead.
skewed. Those guys play with each other all the time. The United States, they're putting a team
That
together
is true.
specifically for that. Those guys,
That is
they play
true.
with their national team.
How
all the time.
they play with them all the time and they play in the NBA?
You only
Not
have
all those
one
guys.
or 2 players on that team. The rest
Oh,
of
okay, okay, boom. I got you.
yeah.
Okay, I got you. I feel
Now,
it.
with LeBron James is averaging.
So do you
24,
think the Celtics
8,
would play
9.
better against the world than the assortment of talent?
I think yes.
Because they play together all the time?
And this is the thing. And it depends on what rules you're playing with too.
No,
International
not
rules.
today's rule.
No. International.
But I like
rules
what
are
you're
different
saying.
than NBA rules.
Right. What
International, you have to learn international game.
Mhm.
Fouling is different. It's a lot of shit that's different with international rules. How you can check, and so those guys play with international rules.
Mhm.
We play with American rules.
Mhm.
So when we go to play against them, that's an adjustment, which makes us better because we're playing. If I come to your house and we playing dominoes, you like nigga, my rules.
Yeah. Come in with 10.
Sarah, I might not be used to that. And now here, I got all of
that
this in the work.
defense on you. Yeah, I'll keep you.
But you whooping my ass to them, and I think that's the same with that game.
I
Not
can
that
give
the
you
foreign,
I can give you that.
the international players are. Hey, listen, the scales
But what I would say
is
to
more
that
balanced
is,
than what I'm saying it is.
what I would say to that is, they play American rules, right?
Cool.
You know,
All the great players.
that's my in the
overseas-
NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and how they doing.
Now, I
That's
know
what
what
I'm
you're
saying.
saying.
That's what I'm
Now,
saying.
thinking.
They play they style of rules and average the most points,
Now,
have the most
it
rebounds,
could get scary.
have the most blocks. It's gonna be a slaughter.
Yeah, it could get scary.
It's gonna be a slaughter. It ain't gonna be a good game. It'll get ugly fast. If the best from everywhere else team up to play the best in America right now. Like I said, the only way it would have been a good game if you had your prime, if LeBron was in his prime, KD in his prime, Kawhi in his prime.
No, Anthony Edwards
Nah,
is good enough.
No, they not.
Yes, they are.
No, they not.
Oh, dog, I
They
think
not,
I think
man.
you sleep.
I love that man, but that man ain't showed that he clutch yet.
Hey, you want to know something that man did?
They ain't got anything to the finals.
I like him. And them got house in the finals
Hey,
too.
man.
Like it wasn't even competitive.
But did y'all see Anthony Edwards talking to President Barack Obama?
I did not.
Anthony Edwards is a nigga.
What
President Anthony Edwards basically talking to the president like, what the fuck you talking about? When it comes to basketball. And I ain't gonna lie, you can tell Obama like, is this nigga serious? Hey, President Obama said, hey, LeBron, Anthony, when he said it, he was like, you know what Anthony said? That man was saying. And Anthony was saying, and tell him the context I was talking about. Like, and that would be guilt.
Hey, that's it, man.
That's why I know he would.
Well, since we bringing that man up, they asked him about being the face of the league, and then he under criticism for like he don't want the challenge.
You want no. I'm gonna tell you this here. As one of the scary things whenever you're putting your talent out there to the world is your private life and got hoes. And it's damn near like Zion with his hoes. When you are out there, see that type of shit gonna come back on you when you the face of. He ain't trying to be like that.
I might give you that. I got it by give you. That's a good argument.
That's all I'm saying.
Now that's a good argument. That's a good argument.
And that's
I can't even argue.
because I know that nigga, he's not Jason Tatum. Tatum would love to be the face of the league.
Right.
Mhm.
He don't want a chip.
Right.
And got a good edge up all the time. He still got his baby.
Right. Edge is first.
Bitches ain't on him like that.
Right.
But Anthony out there with that Peter.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Ross Jones, them guys is-
Right. What's his name? Raw Jones, not Raw. And so, Zion would be good if he could keep. He's got a baby by a porn star.
Right.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Anthony
Lord.
Edwards got kids that's the same age.
Yeah. Ghetto.
Listen here.
Yeah.
3 of my thing.
I did.
Now I'm gonna say
No, but that
something.
one baby mom can take him to the woodworkers, boy. The,
Hey,
old,
man.
the older lady.
At that point, hey, when you reckless like that, man, like, hey, bro, what? It ain't nothing
And this is
you
gonna
can do.
sound bad, but Anthony Edwards was talking to Ray Caruth just last week. I'm not making a
But are you being funny or you serious?
I'm joking.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
joke.
I'm joking.
Hey, man, I understand. You offered her and she turned. What you gonna do with that? Ain't gonna be in the little nigga life.
All I can say is, nigga, don't get in the trunk.
Oh man.
Don't hide in the trunk.
Lord have mercy, dog.
Yeah, dog. I mean, I love the NBA. If the numbers are down, Jared, I think it's because your stars aren't playing as much. See, guys are resting. You know what I mean? It used to be where
But
guys didn't
I
rest.
wonder how if the numbers are down, especially when you just kind of what you said. A lot of the international people, like, where are their fan base from overseas?
Hey,
they
look
could
at
be
it.
tuned in.
That's right.
So you think the numbers would have been up on the uprise,
Mhm.
not going down, if they
Mhm.
are the
Not
ones.
necessarily. They might feel on some America. Now we're getting into something else. America ain't just loved around the
It's
globe.
not.
So they might be on some. What you trying to do with their for? If they on some patriotism, they could very well be like, cause who was that chose? Was it Embiid that chose to play with America?
He did.
And how did his countrymen feel about that?
They
Like
yeah,
they
they were
did
mad.
not, they was up
Yeah,
there for them
yeah.
there. And like
They
they
was
got loved everywhere. So it ain't like they probably just getting all the support. Like family and friends gonna
Mhm.
root them on, but the country, like, you know what?
I guess you got a point about that though.
Boom.
The
Yeah.
United States is not loved right now, and not even loved by the United States.
Right. It's like we live in the spookiest times ever right now.
Yeah, man. This whole thing with the FAA and all these planes crashing.
About that. What y'all think going on?
Well, I think it has a lot to do with this administration. Whenever you get rid of, people that have run the FAA, and now
You hire somebody that don't even have no experience in it.
You know what I mean? Hey man,
That's crazy.
These are terrible moves. It's irresponsible. But I fly all the time.
Mhm.
I don't have time to be scared of this shit.
No, if you're gonna, man, if the Lord gonna call you, he gonna call you wherever you are.
Car wrecks happen every day in the city,
right.
B.
Right.
Jokers die every day in the city, B. And nobody is afraid of getting in the car.
Right.
I actually hate those posts where they be like, hey man, it be pissing me off. Which is why a couple of weeks ago I made a status and said, sometimes I wish there was no social media. Because we wouldn't even know about this shit.
And no different than the mass shooting that be at a concert or
I ain't going to no concert no more.
Or is at a grocery store. People
have niggas stop going to the grocery store.
Shooting 30 minutes from here. Guess what? Them got the grocery store sitting before.
Right.
They still go to the grocery store. That's why I look at things.
I got you.
But you know what? People when listen, and I don't know who it was, and I'm not speaking ill of it, but niggas did stop going to Outback whenever that killing happened over there a while back. I don't go to Outback, somebody kills somebody over there. But man, listen here, I gotta get to work. And my work is not in Texarkana.
Mm-hmm.
I have to take a flight. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. When you're up there in that air and that turbulence get hitting, nigga, your mind get to wondering. Because it did me like that this past week. I cannot front. And I'm not a scary joker. I pray before I get on the plane. I touch the wing, I say my little prayer. I mean the plane, when you're entering, I touch it and say my little prayer. And then whenever I get in my seat, the first 15 seconds and the last 15 seconds, I'm gonna get my prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen here. Seeing all that shit on the news will make you go.
You sound like me, because when I get on one, because when I get on, I pray. Before we take off, I pray. Before we about to land,
I'm praying. The most dangerous times in an airplane is the first 15 seconds.
Yeah, take off in the land.
So-
Damn shame they crashing in each other, taking off. They crashing. So like they ain't getting the two most important parts right.
I think, and listen, I don't always put everything off on a president, right? Because I think that's unfair.
Right.
In your household, you would technically be the president. You would be the president. I'd be the president. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not fair to say that everything that go wrong in houses
Right.
on you. It's motherfuckers in the house. But if you are over and you making all the changes, and now the house start changing, you like, well, what the fuck you want me to do? You should, hey, you know what, nigga, that's on you. And I believe that this president he has made way too many changes, way too fast. He fired, who was it? The people that were over like missiles or whatever it was. Now they can't get them back. They trying to hire them back. Because he didn't realize, oh shit, they were that important. We need them back. Well, guess what? You fucked up their government clearance. Now you can't even find them.
Not even that. I saw where he was trying to get this Supreme Court system, the judges, to grant him permission to fire somebody. They're not giving it to him.
Now this nigga crazy.
But I do like the fact that the people, because a lot of people that's in the Supreme Court, some of the people he put in there.
That's right.
And I'm glad that they upholding the laws.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what they should be doing.
Yeah,
right?
they upholding the law. I am glad for whoever them people are. I'm glad they are upholding the law. Like when he was trying to block certain financial aid stuff for these college kids, he signed a bill to suspend whatever they with the funds.
Mm-hmm.
The Supreme Court, they're like, nah, not so fast.
He was just checking the spending in his defense.
Hey, and let me
And that counts. I just saw, it's funny y'all taking it here.
Mhm.
I just saw something where the previous regime, y'all gonna think this is crazy, but no, you won't, because they did something else crazy. They were sending how many condoms? It was a ridiculous.
I saw that. It was crazy.
It was
It was stupid.
See how crazy that sound? They were going to spend like
the
50 million. Was
the
it?
amount they
Or
were
was it
sending.
billion?
I'm like,
They were going to spend like $50 million to one of these countries for condoms.
Real talk. I saw that. That was
And that's what I'm saying.
Well,
Trump would have stopped to that. No, that's what I'm
no.
saying.
It wasn't even them. It
No,
was from other countries.
Yes, yeah, it was not us. He was sending like to Ghana or something.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why I like what he's doing with that. There's some bullshit going on.
And that's what I'm
But
saying.
here's the thing, though. There's a bullshit's been going on.
It has that.
But again, he should listen. I'm all for shaking up the government, but nigga, not to the point that you burn all this shit down.
But the thing, though, the same bullshit was going on when he had his first term too, though.
That's right. Why didn't you do it then?
Now that I don't.
I don't think it's him. I think it's the Elon.
Elon.
Oh, man.
Yes, it's Elon.
It's
he-
him.
He definitely run the show.
No, but I'm saying he's the one that's digging all this money.
When
Stuff.
Elon's son coming that whole talking like
Did you
that,
see
man.
that? That was like disturbing.
Very
And Trump
disturbing.
act like he didn't see that little
I
nigga.
don't get that, bro. Like you looking at some these some unreal times going on, man. America like a soap opera right now.
It
It's
is.
like what's happening next week on
That's
next week on America.
I think America is being run by the Zeus network.
It's crazy.
But you
What in the
know,
world?
should he shake certain things up? I agree, man. There is some terrible spending going on. There is some recklessness going on. But nigga, recklessness times recklessness, nigga, that you're being way more reckless than what the fuck we have been.
All the more reason why I just go. That's why I go biblical on y'all. This prophetic.
You know,
Babylon has to fall.
and
You
they
had the
follow-
previous regime that was catering to some agenda. There was a small portion
Priest Jerry.
of the country was on like 1%. Y'all was trying to cater laws
That's right.
to 1% of the
That's
people,
right. That's right.
and that was driving everybody else to the point where that's what I tell people, dog. A convicted felon that everybody think crazy won by a landslide. Like if you let that sink in, you understand that people was like, they so fucking on. I can't deal with them no more. Give me anything but that. And that's where people were.
Mhm.
And now you got this, and all this is what I'm saying, this prophetic. God letting you know, you don't put your trust in man. You see what this regime did? You know this is her crazy. Who you gonna turn to? Who is the only person can save you from all this madness that's about to go on? You ain't got no day. Or keep putting your faith in that. Keep putting your faith in this if you want.
And again, this is. I wish more people. I know we're not all the same. I know we're not. I wish more people did think like me. Man, I don't have party affiliation.
Me either. Because both sides are going to have
They
the
are.
points that you agree with.
100%.
Just because I don't want police shooting unarmed black men, I got to be cool with the big 6'4" dude identifying as a woman going to the bathroom
Hey, man.
because I don't like this.
Yeah.
Y'all attaching that to it.
That's right.
So where I got to sign off
And I
on
think that's
that.
right.
And that's what I'm getting at.
That is totally wrong. And I think usually whenever you give your point of view on politics or what you like, this is what I hate about people and their arguments. We can't even talk about the shit that I'm saying that I do like. But what about this?
Right.
God damn! Listen. All I'm saying is,
That's right.
I hate those type of people because well, did he do something good? Listen, I've asked people this here. You take a doctor and he has found the cure to cancer, and he saved 50,000 lives. That's a pretty good doctor?
Good thing.
But you take that same doctor, and over his 30-year career where he saved those 50,000 lives, he's also raped 1,000 women. Is this the hero or a rapist?
Right.
That is how I see America right now.
Right.
For whatever good you've done, you've also ruined lives too, motherfucker.
Right.
This is how I see this country.
Oh.
This is how I see Trump.
Man, it's just a human nature thing. I don't know if y'all got Netflix, but they just did a Surviving Black Hawk Down. It's a 3-part series.
I hadn't
on
watched
Netflix.
it.
I've been meaning
Y'all
to watch it.
want to check it out because they do a beautiful job of telling it from two perspectives.
Come on, I love it.
And man, that's the beauty of it because you talking like they showing you footage, and I can believe how honestly they was keeping it.
Mhm.
They showing American soldiers over there in Mogadishu, and they looking for this dude, and they roughing citizens up. I'm talking about,
So I'm looking
they
for this
call
young
them
guy.
skinnies, you know what I'm saying? So they little people.
Mhm.
Man, they walking this one little, look like this kid might be 13. One of them soldiers hip toss, boom, slam him down, stand on his chest, put the gun there, like, and I'm like, man, these citizens seeing y'all behave
Do
like this. And I'm like, of course resentment is going. Y'all supposed to be on a humanitarian mission. Y'all supposed to be sending food and supplies,
Mhm.
and y'all were slamming citizens, putting guns in their face.
Our children.
That's what I'm talking about.
So what's the other perspective? Like,
No, that's what I'm getting at because when it happened, when the Black Hawks and the soldiers go out to try to capture a deed,
Mhm.
bro, they send one mission out to strike the house. He not in the house. They just open fire on the house. That was old folks in there. It's kids in there. You letting there for trail of bodies. That's what I'm getting at. So of course, these people they hating you.
Yeah,
They hate them.
They hate you. Yeah,
They hate them. And that's what I'm saying. And now when they out there coming to get this evil dictator, that kills me how they deem who's evil and who's not. Like according to y'all, Putin's evil, right? You ain't never invaded over there to try to dethrone him because you know that comes with some consequences.
Yeah, bad.
You know, y'all label Kim as a
Yeah,
evil
there's
dictator.
so much.
You ain't never went over there trying to strong arm him because you know it comes with. But here it is, the evil black dude over in Africa. They probably this man just happened to be sitting on some diamonds.
Probably so.
Oil,
Hey,
and
man.
that. Y'all need a regime change. Because y'all don't have the muscle to fight us back, but that's what they messed up at. They estimate them dudes. And when they dropped them soldiers off and they got real out there, it got real out there.
So it's a dark road, like a dark road
Hey,
series.
have you seen the movie Black Hawk Down?
Yeah, I saw the movie.
Well, they got a 3-4 documentary series where
I
they
mean, but
showing
it's like a documentary, like really,
It's real footage.
Oh shit, I gotta watch that.
like they showing you the kids getting toted out of there, bleeding, and the women dead, old men dead. It's going down.
I'm gonna tell you something. I think that after, because I'm speaking in Arkansas on Friday,
Right.
and I don't see a lot of people don't know. Whenever I do speak, I speak the truth, no matter what you want to hear. And in Texarkana, they've stopped asking me to speak at certain places because right after the United States of America killed Muammar Gaddafi, you know, I explained how Muammar Gaddafi was not what the United States of
Yeah,
America
man.
was.
Free
Muammar
healthcare, all
Gaddafi,
kind of
that's
stuff. He was like
Listen,
he was a humanitarian.
He was.
But
What
and that's
he was
America.
about to do.
You know, he's gonna crash the dollar in the
That's
U.S.
exactly
And
what he was
that's
about to
why,
do.
of course.
He was about to bankrupt
Yeah,
this joint.
and they
because
couldn't allow
their
that.
money- Listen, they got rid of him and told all these lies
Yeah.
about him and who. And Nick, once I said all this in front of white people and black people,
Right.
they were both like, "Get this nigga out of here." And, but listen, some of us are, and I hate the, and let me jump on this too. I hate the fact that white people have taken the word woke and
Demonized. Yeah.
this
Oh,
is
the
so-
fuck,
It's
boy.
been demonized.
it is
Yeah.
ignorant to me,
Yeah.
and so they
We
hate
was
the
talking
fact
about that
that,
last week.
Yeah.
that some of us are woke, and I'm a nigga that's woke. Let me just say it just like that. I'm a nigga that's woke, and my wokeness doesn't mean that I know it all.
No.
No, I'm just aware, motherfucker.
Right.
When you sleep, shit go over your head.
Yeah.
Cause you sleep, but motherfucker, when you open your eyes,
Right.
can
And
you
that's what I'm
see?
saying. Some people want to stay. That's what, like we was talking about last week. Like they want to get rid of critical race theory in school. And I'm like, bro, if you're gonna get rid of any of it, you gotta get rid of all of it.
So
Don't just get rid of the part about slavery. We gotta get rid of the Holocaust. We gotta get rid of Pearl Harbor. We gotta get rid of 9/11. Because if that's what we're doing, we don't want people
let me
feeling bad
tell
about
you,
past mistakes.
Now if they go even further, Christopher Columbus, get rid of that.
Yeah,
but
all
you
of
know why they get rid of this? White fragility is at an all-time high in this country. How they are perceived, they don't want to be perceived in a negative way.
right.
And I will tell you this here. This is based upon some of the things that I will talk about at Arkansas Highland tomorrow. The perception. This is 100%. You know the dog contest or the dog test that they did back in the 1940s.
You say dog or dog?
Dog, like
Dog.
baby, like
Okay.
The baby dog.
Yeah.
test.
Uh-uh.
So back in the 1940s, they did a dog contest. They would take small children and show them 2 dogs and ask them, "Hey, which one was the smart dog?" It was a black dog and a white dog. Which dog was pretty? Which dog was lazy? So forth and so on. And the black dog, in almost all of the children's eyes, was the ugly one, the dumb one, the lazy one. And these are black children looking at the, and then they would ask the black kids, "So which dog do you most look like?" They pointed to black dog. They've already told themselves. So this test helped to win the historic case of Brown versus the Board of Education. The results show the devastating effect of life in a society that was intolerant to Black Americans. These children saw themselves as inferior, and they accepted inferiority as a part of reality. So let me tell you why white people don't want this. This shit is deep, man. The reason that white people don't want to talk about this is because of white guilt. They don't want to feel guilty about the things that their ancestors have done. Hey, let's not talk about that.
Right.
Because if you listen, you take an abuser, and now the person he abused got to help him. motherfucker feel like that person gonna get his ass back. Black people are not designed to get you back, but white people know what they've done. Let's just scrap everything. Now they want to rebuild shit. We ain't even gonna talk. We all on the same playing field. No, we not, bitch. You had
And see,
a head start.
and that's what I'm-
Mass head start.
and again, I talked about how their biggest weapon against us is psychology. And that's what I wish our people like. And I want, well, how did y'all feel when they tore down the Confederate statue?
Didn't mean shit to me.
It didn't mean to me.
And that's what I'm so glad to hear y'all say that, because I was proponent for leave it up, because by you turn it down, that's what you're doing. You set up. That's what I'm saying. They put plans. Man, they smart. They are smart. They are geniuses. They put plans into place where it just slowly play out. They turned the statues down. Everybody was cheering and hollering and yay. And now you're getting rid of it from the books. 100 years from now, it ain't even impossible to say. If it ain't people dropping wisdom, they can act like this never happened.
So
200 years from now, it could be a myth.
let me articulate.
Like,
what
you know,
just
like,
said.
go ahead.
Art matters.
Mhm.
See, that was art.
Right,
Art impacts how we see ourselves.
right,
This is shit that I've been studying, bro.
yeah.
Art impacts how we see ourselves because humans lack the ability to perceive something they don't have a reference for.
Mhm.
That's just what the fuck you're saying to me,
That's
Jerry.
it. That's what I'm saying.
So now,
Leave it up.
if we can't see it, it doesn't exist.
Right.
God damn it, Jerry. Look at here.
Leave it up.
Now these
Like,
motherfuckers
nah, I need to see that big old gigantic statue of this Confederate.
leave General Lee and all
Yeah,
that
leave
shit.
him up there. Leave him up there looking down.
Jerry,
Leave him up there.
everything you
This
said
big.
got to do. Listen, Jerry, that's how I know you're not wrong. Listen, this is the shit I've been studying. I don't even think I told you about it, but I know that what you're saying is true. Representation in a fictional world signifies social existence.
Boom.
Absence means symbolic annihilation, which is why white people freak out when they don't see themselves as elite on every show.
Mhm.
Which is why they don't realize that black people can in fact be Danish or like just chill and just normal.
Mhm.
They don't believe that we can be that. How are you valued? Some people just see individuals more valuable as labor, as the workforce, as the grunts. That's how they want us to see us.
Mhm.
But if they keep talking about slavery, you have to have a visual for it. You have to have something that we can say. So now they know what propaganda can do. Because they've done propaganda on us since the beginning of time. I'm buckwheat. These are the first things that you say. We're all done.
Mhm.
They know what'll happen if we start getting that propaganda on their ass for the shit that they've done. Other white people are gonna see themselves as that. And it'll make them feel guilty.
Mhm.
They don't want that. They need white people to still feel strong and superior. They never want to feel inferior.
Mm.
Black people have already accepted inferiority. One of my greatest regrets in life, and I think it's the only regret that I have in life, because I don't regret much. It played out the way it was supposed to play out. My senior year in high school, when I went over to Texas High, I was in the drama club. You know, I'm a big theater guy. We were doing selecting officers, and I was the most popular motherfucker over there. My first year at Texas, I'm popular as shit. And in theater, they all like, we love Derek. This white boy asked me, hey man, listen, dude, you got everything. Hey, listen, I've always wanted to be president. I know they'll elect you as president. Like I know they are. And I really didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. Will you let me be the president? You be the vice president? I'm like, yeah, man. Because I didn't give a fuck. I wish I hadn't done that shit.
Mhm.
That's a regret I had. I let him. I ain't got it. What the fuck you mean? Listen, but that motherfucker saw himself as superior to me. You just because that's what you wanted. You got, and my little ass I didn't know no better. I should have never did this shit.
That's the program. Like,
And that's what I'm saying.
I'm getting at. They understand psychology. That's their greatest weapon.
Man, have y'all heard? I'm sure both y'all have. Both of y'all probably read it. It's a great book, The 48 Laws of Power.
Mhm.
Not.
You've heard of it, right?
I just know the 48 laws. I know the other laws.
No, we'll talk. That book
dope.
is what?
You read that motherfucker.
Hey, that's a dangerous
Okay.
book.
I think that anybody in the workforce should read it, and I think that I just think anybody ought to read that motherfucker.
Hey, you need to read it.
Hey, entertainers, the position that I'm in, if I would have followed the 48 laws of power, I'd be a lot further.
My
I
favorite
won't
chapter
follow.
is chapter 3.
Right
Break
about
it
2 or
down.
3. Come on. Yeah,
Chapter,
yeah.
chapter 3. Now it is about not showing your hand.
And again, everything go back to scripture. Be wise as serpent, harmless as dove.
Mhm.
Like though you don't show your hand.
Yeah, but
You
hey,
want to be wise, but you want to appear harmless.
no, good. Again, you got to read this book.
Hey, Jerry, they got one where
It's tough,
I like
Jerry.
never outshine the master.
Oh, that's dope. That's
Never
That's a
outshine
good
the
one.
master.
that's chapter 2.
That's why I say 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So Jerry, with the
Makes
outshine,
perfect sense.
oh Jerry, listen.
No.
All the times I've been out on the road with people and I've done better than them, I've done my very best to go. Every time somebody say, "Nigga, you cold," I'll be like, "Man, if it wasn't for,"
Right.
and this motherfucker, you can see him going, "Yeah, nigga, bye down," and I'm over here like, "Bitch, I'm just following the 48 law because I could act like I'm wow.
Now,
Right.
but it's a reason why, like the title of that chapter. But you got to read it You gotta read it
It
to
sounds
quite understand.
awesome.
So, because ain't like in theory, it's not what you're thinking, but once you read it, you like, damn, that makes sense.
Nah, it do make sense. If you saying don't outshine the
Then I
master,
think
Yeah.
50 Cent got one
really
called the 50th
self-explanatory.
Law. 50 Cent has a book called the 50th Law, and I actually had it. And I don't know where it's at now. Jerry, 48 Laws of Power. I actually think
It's a
all of
tough
us should.
book.
Hey, all of us should go get the book this week. And I ain't got my
and read, do some reading.
I said,
I'm with something like that.
Yeah.
it's dope.
I'm with that.
I don't have my book anymore, but I'll go get it. I'll go get one.
Here you go. You get it on Amazon. I got mine from Amazon.
Okay.
A lot of times you go to these bookstores around here, they don't be
Well,
on the
you know,
shelf.
they've taken certain books. They don't want you to go look for the information.
Yeah, hey,
They don't.
I know
want
you
to
like
look for it.
Okay.
I know that you like.
And again, Jerry's gonna bring it back to biblical. Most things that you have. Listen, and the reason that a lot of people who are not Christians still are blessed. It's not always because Satan blesses them. Let me tell you something. God's principles work.
Mhm.
A lot of people, listen here, the greatest of these 3 is charity.
Mhm.
You think these crooked motherfuckers won't start a charity
Hmm.
and give away? The principles still work, man. Giving up the 10% of your tithes and your talent. They get, why you think these, they get, hey man, the principles still work. I got to, a joker don't necessarily have to believe like I believe,
Right.
but the principle,
Right.
God is not a man that he should lie. His principles work, Jack.
Mhm.
A lot of jokers feel like if I just work the principles, I'm good. You need a relationship with God and the principles. Then that, you know, but anyway, that's my thing on it. But I think it would be good if each of us read the book
I'm with
and
it.
came back with what our favorite chapter was.
I told you mine.
Yeah, I know.
Chapter 2 and chapter 3. That's my favorite. Because I haven't read all 48 laws.
Right.
That's what a book that
I got
it was big.
But it's good.
But thus far, that's my favorite one.
It's been at least 20 years since I've looked at the book.
you. Really?
At least 20. At least 20 since I've looked at it, man. But
Mm.
you know, yeah.
Might be finding it online or something.
Yeah, I had my son turned 16 last week.
I did see the birthday pictures.
Yeah, man, that's the.
Well, you done fed him till he look like you for real, boy.
yeah,
I was like, nah, he said that, boy. That's like his off seed. That's like his spring right there. Nah, that's like his off
Well, you know, me and his mama, she took him to Vegas. I mean, I helped send him out there to Vegas for his birthday. And man, my son called me. Hey, Dad, I'm having fun out here in Vegas, and we had a show. Dad, I'm finna go get a scepter. I said, son, what's that? You know, the nose piercing. I said, no, you're not.
Oh no.
I said, no, you're not. I said,
Boom.
I ain't with that, son. You ain't gonna go get no nose piercing. Well, why not, Dad? Because you're 16 and I don't want you to have it.
Right.
My mom, hey, look, let me tell you this here. You and your mama, y'all out there in Vegas together. And see, Daddy can't stop it.
Right.
I ain't in agreement with it.
I heard that.
Now look here. Yeah, now y'all, you gonna tell me that you're gonna do it. And if that's what you're gonna do, don't ask me about none of that
Right.
shit.
Right.
But I'm telling you, I don't. And my son got enough respect for me. He said, Dad, let me ask you this. If I do it, are you gonna be mad at me? I said, no, but I don't respect that. Because I told you how I felt about it.
Right.
I don't respect it at all. Y'all gonna do what you want to do, son.
Right.
I can't tell you what to do. You don't live with me. I don't like it. Man, he was like, okay, Dad, I listen, I love you, Dad. I said, okay. He FaceTimed me last night. All I wanted to do was look at that motherfucking nose.
Oh yeah, the boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
He didn't have it in
Ah,
there. Man.
good,
I appreciate
good.
it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, shit, your child don't live with you, man.
Right.
Technically, they can.
Right.
And you gotta respect what I say. But I'm glad that he respected me enough to respect it, at least this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga may hold off to the summer.
Right. It's coming.
But
It's coming.
you know, and man, listen, my son told me, he said, Dad, my mama called me smoking again.
Oh,
I don't want you to be mad at me. Man, when you have a deadly disease and you 16 and you trying to figure out how to cope with it, because the closer you get to 18, you feel like with everybody else around you dying that you went to summer camp with. Man, I damn near said, nigga, I'll fight a bitch up with you. Because I have smoked with him before.
Right.
Because people don't understand what that's like. But
No,
man,
yeah, I totally get it.
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Man, he told, and man, that nigga had an in-depth conversation with me. Dad, I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to deal with it. Sometimes I sit up and cry. Hey man, I just want to cope with the pain. I said, well, man, as long as your mom ain't been you won't smoke, man. You know, you don't want to encourage your child to smoke, but
Yeah.
But yeah. Ain't no handbook for this.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
Man.
And people will tell you, well, you know, you got to pray.
Nah, yeah. You can do that too. It's
can't.
gonna be what it's gonna be.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
You can do all that.
Yeah, man. So you know, shouts out to my son for being, you know, man. You know, he's a man. I know 16 ain't a man, but he's a man.
Right.
I appreciate that about the boy.
Man, before we get out of here, man, tell these people. So I ain't got to tell these people where you're gonna be at tomorrow.
I'll be at a spot called TK's in Dallas with
TK.
Comedian Q. It is a part of his We Got Next comedy series. And then I also want you guys to follow me on, or at least subscribe to my YouTube page, man. I don't know what my YouTube page is, to be honest. I think it's Derek King, but I always post it on social media. It'll be Derek King. I don't know where the hell the phone at, but I got it somewhere. But Derek King on, oh yeah, it's right here. Derek King on YouTube, man. I'm posting a video on there at least twice a week right now. I'm probably gonna go for every day of the week. But
I'll post a new video.
yeah, posting a new video, man. The one I posted yesterday is called I accidentally went on a date with a nigga. So these are all meant to be funny, man. You know, they're all meant to be funny. And so I hope that I can bring some joy to you. But it's Derek King on YouTube.
Boom.
Yeah, Derek King on YouTube. And then after that, man, you know,
Hit that click and subscribe.
I need subscribers, man. A lot of the people that are supporting me don't know me, which is good, right?
Right.
Man, I do want the hometown to support
Is
me.
it a way you can I don't want to use the right word there. Dummyfied for people, like just they can go to your Facebook page,
Mhm.
click a link.
I
do it.
always do that.
Okay, boom.
I always
All
every time I post a video, I post my YouTube link on it.
Okay, man.
But there was a post made by Cayenne, and I think this is Knucklehead's wife. Not to, you know, and so she made a post the other day that said, I believe Texarkana is cursed and y'all need to get out.
Ah, damn.
It was deep now.
Yeah, but I don't. Go ahead though.
Yeah.
You got a
What
lot.
was she basing it on?
I think it's, man, this place has been a cesspool for certain things. Somebody like Cayenne and Knucklehead, they can't thrive here
Oh, okay.
because he's an artist. See, I'm an artist. None of my money is made here. I don't be like, hey, this week at the Paradise,
Right.
this week at these, man, I got to go out to the world and go do what I do. But I come back home because it's peaceful.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have. I've left before on my own. The next time I leave, I'll be forced out. And what I mean is forced by the industry out. The industry never forced me out. I went because I thought that was the right thing to do. Texarkana, it can have a lot of negative connotations. There is a mentality here that is unlike a mentality anywhere else.
So you think?
Done. I've been a lot of places.
Yeah, but you
man.
ain't. Yeah, you don't be in travel, but you ain't actually like
Done.
I feel
Stay.
it. Right.
Done. Let me help you.
everybody.
Hey,
Go,
good point. Dallas pretty big, right?
It is.
Yeah, the Mo3 and the Yellow Bee.
Oh yeah.
That's what like
Mhm.
the bullshit everywhere. is
It's
what we
everywhere.
getting at.
No, no,
That's
yeah.
what
I understand
I
that.
get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Because it's small and you close to it. But
Mhm.
if you go to Dallas and you go to Dairy Pop, the envy come with that. The people in the circuit, the ones that you, because you me and Doug talk about y'all the time. Like Derek a great guy. We actually decline you some in a
I
good
know.
way.
Oh, I know.
We
what
be
you
like,
mean.
"Dawg, Derek believes you're not Dylan. You like believe that if I do it the right way, it's gonna pan."
Facts.
Like, and that's a
No, I know
beautiful
what you
thing.
mean.
But but for
I know what
I
you
look at it
mean.
like
That's not bad.
it's a beautiful
Yeah.
idea,
But I feel why y'all.
you know what I'm saying? We be like, "Dawg, like I don't want him to get ate up out there because he like you trust it." And
Well-
that's what I'm like. So if you move to a bigger city and you get fun and you do your thing. I was listening to Corey Holcomb the other day and he said something that you talk about all the time. He said, "Dawg, a lot of these comics are not finna have you opening up for them." And he said, he said they back there listening at the crowd explode and blah, 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 blah. And they gotta go out there with that bullshit. He like, "Dawg, that's what, so that's what I'm saying." So no matter what path, that's a human, that's just something in our DNA. We warped as people.
Well, I'm gonna tell
Like
you.
it don't matter. We just in a smaller town where more people know us. So we
Yeah,
close.
but no,
look,
that
yeah,
shit
But
everywhere.
the BS is everywhere.
Those hoods support their artists. Texarkana does not.
I don't.
I'm gonna
Bro.
tell you how I know.
When
Tell
we
you how I
supported
know.
a lot of stuff you did.
No. There should be a much. Let's take it off of me.
Right.
Let's put it on David Michael White.
See, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, singer.
Corey Kelly's little brother.
Really?
Corey Kelly's little brother.
Okay.
David Michael White is it's funny that you don't know who he is. That nigga just did a
But I'm
concert
old.
on his.
I would.
No, not for you.
Oh, my
He just did a concert on his page with
Yeah, hold a minute.
Babyface.
He's not. You're not that much older than him.
You're not, because he's my age.
Yeah.
He just did a concert on his Instagram with Babyface.
Wow.
David Michael White, he's on that song with, he basically told his artist that Toby done put out there, Miss Badu told me I'm dope. Yeah, so Toby and Wigway, David Michael White has done a worldwide tour.
Mm-hmm.
Sold out in New York, Chicago, sold out now. Come to Texarkana, where he from?
But again, that's,
Yeah,
no, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
I've been in Texarkana for how many years, and I don't know who he is.
I brought Case to Texarkana, man.
I feel that, but what I'm getting at is, in small towns, we so into our own little bubble, if that's what you mean. We all
See,
we self.
I don't know
But
how I
I
know how
can't
he is
give it that.
because he's my classmate.
And that's what I'm
If he was
getting
my
at.
classmate, I wouldn't.
I
know.
didn't.
Let me tell you why I
This the
can't
first
give
time
it
I'm
that.
hearing the name.
Let me tell you why I can't give it that we're in our own little bubble. Whenever Kevin Hart is gonna be close, motherfuckers know.
But Kevin is national. No,
When-
and if he
when-
got to that level,
But
everybody,
it should not be that.
I agree.
In other
But-
cities, before you get to that level, they be like, man, that motherfucker really. Woo.
I didn't make it out. You probably did. How was the Temptation turnout? I heard it was a huge turnout.
I wasn't even in town.
But I heard it was a huge turnout. Is what I'm getting at. I heard
I'm
the
not
road
sure.
was sold out, and that's what I'm getting at. Like if you big and the people know, like this is the first I'm hearing about that. Where did he do his concert?
At the parole.
At the Parole.
Mhm.
And that's what I'm saying. Like nothing, no traffic at all on all this social
He
media.
had some. Listen, man. He has some, but even for that show, they were like, "Dear," and I love the people. Listen, I'm not for this shit on the people. Dear, we want you to host the show. Okay, cool. Well, listen,
Right,
Dad, can you do it for $250? No, I ain't gonna be able to do it for no $250.
right. Trying to crumb.
Yeah,
Sound like we'll put this on. Didn't want to spend no money. Did it hit the radio?
yeah. I talked about it. I don't even know if they could have paid for. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't
Like
remember.
that,
I don't remember,
and
but
you probably did it on some GP stuff.
I know I definitely.
That's
did.
what I'm. That's
I know
what
I
I'm
did it
saying.
on GP. I don't remember.
I know I did, but that's what I'm saying. Like, sound like somebody was just on some heat from her.
But just what
We
he
can hear
said
the
though.
lick.
Just what
On
Hud.
some, hey, we ain't got to read you, nigga. They know you, nigga.
No, listen though. What you said. He's from Texarkana, right?
Right.
He didn't make it big out of Texarkana.
Right.
Out of Houston.
Yeah, that's not Texarkana.
I get it.
So the mass of Texarkana don't know who he is.
That's what I'm saying. That was the first time I heard the name.
The mass of Texarkana don't know who he
Okay,
is.
boom.
I said I know who he is because I've been in school.
Right.
So I.
But it's
that's-
Corey Kelly, little brother.
everybody know who
He
Corey
should have
Kelly
led
is.
with
A
this.
lot of That nigga know.
He
Hey,
could've led
but
with
I'm
it.
saying, but see, for me to get
Yeah, like that's how I knew
but
you
like, oh shit,
yeah.
okay.
Your brother was a local legend, right?
but you know,
yeah,
what
but how many people know who the local legend?
I agree.
Now, if he was a Michael James little brother, everybody knows Michael James.
Yeah. It probably would have had more promotion anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
Like that's what it.
So
sounded like
really-
they didn't get the word out. And then it sounded like they didn't want to spend no money because they tried to even lowball you. Hey man, we get you 250.
hey man,
Yo,
they,
come
they,
on
they
now.
came up to 500, and I said, well, listen, I think it'll be fair. If you
But-
at least give me 750.
Listen, that's his fault. I've been told him that because he was because he was Texas County, he was letting motherfucker use him,
Mm.
and want to throw this damn amount at him. He too fucking nice to say fucking no. He just fucking done it. So they got in the habit. Oh shit, we can get there for this price. Knowing damn well that was way below the price he should be getting, but he's always had done it because he's kind of what y'all said. What your brother say? He's too damn nice. Everything right?
But hold on. But let me tell you something. I'm going to agree to a certain extent. I also got to feed that boy in Houston.
Now, I get that.
And if you gave me $250 to go to work for 30 minutes, the average nigga around here go take that money.
Mm-hmm.
$250 for 30 minutes.
But
Motherfucker,
if you somewhere else though, you want to get the
yeah, I'm not taking the $250.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I've quit taking the. Let me tell you something. I don't take $250 to do shit. I don't take $500 to do nothing. Let me be very clear. And $750, you really about to make me tell you, damn near to kiss my ass, but I will. I'm dead ass serious. Cause nigga,
He was too nice. I'm looking at what he talking about. This motherfucker was too
At
nice.
least-
and they were using his ass.
You want to fool me? It's at least $1,500.
Would you ever do like a gate deal? Like
Not no more. I used to do it. I did
I would say I might if I was in that position, I might do a gate deal.
all the
Like,
times.
I know how it is. If you know, we can this place is a business venture for both of us.
Yeah.
Like, but we finna split the gate.
If a
And
Joker
go-
was willing to, yes. Even when they brought Country Wayne in, they gave Country Wayne, I think $10,000, gave me like $500.
No different than that bullshit they brought old dude in.
Oh my!
Y'all been saying he's funny. That motherfucker
I
ain't
didn't
funny.
see him. Like I said,
He
I just saw the
He
stuff
wasn't
on
funny. I mean, but you know, again,
He got 2,000, right?
this I'm not sure what he got. He probably did. This city, and let me first off, let me say I love Texas County. I love my city. I love the city. If I didn't, I wouldn't even be fooling with doing this. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the city thrive. There is a mentality in this city that people don't believe they can get out. We are marginalized, which marginalization happens everywhere. So to your point, I do understand, but they also believe they can get the fuck out. There's so much disbelief in getting out of here. And what I mean by getting out is getting out of your situation, getting out of the condition that you're in, not getting out of the city. So motherfuckers accept that. And then once their shit get on them, they start smelling like it. And that's again why I say it's successful.
But that goes back to what me and Hub were talking about. What do you say? We were talking about the cycle,
Oh, they understand psychology.
and the people that stuck in, they don't.
Right.
Yeah, because hey, but you know what? When you understand I'm an idealist, let me tell you something. I tell people all the time, you know how crazy I got to be to believe that I can make it from this city and nigga, it ain't a comedy club or a comedy manager in here. And my stupid ass but guess what I'm doing? That shit is coming true too.
Mhm.
But that's because I've seen and I've done and I've built. And sometimes you build outside of here.
Again, I think it's more like it's like a human nature. We messed up
Yeah.
for the simple fact. Case in point, Shaq had some shoes
Yeah,
that were in stores
that's right.
and they were high dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq and his good,
In the Reeboks.
like like man, you know what? Like he tell the story about how a woman came up to me. Man, I couldn't even afford to be my son wanted some of them shoes. I couldn't even afford it. And he said that stuck with him. It hurt him.
Yeah.
So he go to the people he work with. Hey man,
Yeah.
like these shoes are too high. Let's mark them down, put them in Walmart, make them
Yeah.
afford. Now lose the
They
salute.
clown.
They don't. They now the kids don't want. 'Em. I think what your deal is, you're so accessible.
Mhm.
Like everybody knows you
I
in
believe
time.
that. That's
So
right.
it's like I see Derek all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So
That
you
is
fall
very
into
big.
you might have to. You ain't got to leave Texas County, I don't think, cause you close enough to where a
Mhm.
lot of lot of big stars, you know,
That's
I
right.
love coming. A lot of
Yeah.
big stars go right to Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
Some pretty good ones come to Shreveport.
Absolutely.
Houston, Texas. I mean, you
Absolutely.
get some of the biggest
Mhm.
names in your profession.
Yeah.
So I think you can still go to those places and
Mhm.
hit your licks,
Well,
like get on.
well, I have a big enough name in Houston. Like that's where I started at.
Right.
Right. My name does ring in Dallas. Rings in LA. It rings in certain cities more than others.
Right.
Right. Not that I'm a household name. The only place I'm a household name is here.
Right.
That's it. Shreveport, I'm more of a household name
Right.
as well. It's not that I'm looking to get rich off of this city. There is, and I do believe I've been way too accessible, which is why I've stated I won't do another show here.
Mm.
It ain't got nothing against the people. But I found that, and you saw it, more people will drive their ass to Shreveport to see me than they will stay right here.
Mhm.
I'm doing the same shit.
But I think that what he just said though.
But that's what I'm saying.
It go with what he said. They can see you here.
Right. That's what
But they will drive to Shreveport.
But that's like Texarkana is so when we leave a company show in Shreveport,
Mhm. Got shit to do.
we got options.
Mhm.
Like I'm gonna go here. Like it's gonna be funny. After that, I'm back in the old little board. So that's like I ain't gonna feel like getting up to get out there. Versus, I mean, I can make a weekend out of their show in Shreveport.
But you
Then
know,
we go down there. We gonna get us a room. We gonna hit the company show up. We might hit the casinos up. Next morning, grab some brunch. Blah, 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 blah.
yeah, but what be crazy to me, so and I think it's probably because I know so much, is I'll write jokes for other people and then hear people go, "Man, you know what was so funny, bitch." I
Now
wrote-
that's
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
I did. Now that's just some people find certain personalities like I'm not a huge Mike Epps fan,
Understood.
but a lot of people
I'm not either.
like Mike Epps. Son.
That's right.
Like they think some of the funniest stuff they done seen. To me, I'm like, it's okay, but it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what. So some people you might could tell a joke, and it ain't gonna hit because they love this dude, whatever. So that same joke is gonna be super hilarious to them.
And again, that'll go back to the propaganda.
That's what I'm
Because
getting.
whatever they
That's
put
what
on
I'm saying.
TV is what motherfuckers
That's it.
love. Yeah, that's what they end up.
That's it, man. There you
They
go.
were told to love it, and
Right.
they were told that it was funny.
Right.
Therefore, it is.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the city. I'm just talking about what she put on there. I don't hate the city. I'm not hating on
What it is, man, it'll happen. You just got to be ready for when your moment comes.
I'm ready
You
now.
got to kid it.
I'm ready.
Nah, but I mean,
But I have
it
never
might
been
take
ready
a
like that's right.
a bigger artist. It might be at a Ryan Davis headline show. It might be at a Jimmy O Yang headline show. It's gonna have to be at one of them. Case in point, Bernie Mac took over Kings of
He
Comedy,
did.
and we all know the history.
Yeah,
He was
Yeah.
not the close.
that's right.
That was for
Steve
Steve.
Harvey. That's right.
He was so cold that
Mhm.
it could be denied.
Could be
And that's what
denied.
I'm saying. That's why I keep telling you, just ain't right. You ain't heard shit yet. Like you're going to have to be at a spot where that name that they throwing out there to the people
Mhm.
is it. But you got to you gonna
You got
steal
to
the
take
show.
over. Yeah, I got to
You got to steal the show.
Yeah.
Like
And
damn the feelings.
And I've always cared about motherfuckers.
I was about to ask you that.
That's what I'm talking about. 'Cause you ain't- That's what I say. You're a great guy.
but I don't anymore.
do you simmer down yourself, knowing, for instance, what's the dude name?
I know you do.
Yeah.
Because I was
Yeah.
at a show, one of his last shows, I caught. He didn't know tell the truth. Like them dudes was doing it. I was like, dog, why you just didn't, like, you way funnier than ever do this? He said, man, they down here from such and such. I ain't want to woo. That's what
Oh
I'm saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
that
what I'm
would
saying.
have
You're a great
messed up that show.
now, but that's what I'm getting at.
I would have
Like-
definitely messed up that show.
That's
Wait,
what-
why-
hold on.
That's what I'm
Why are you
saying.
concerned?
You feel me now, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I paid them to come. So watch this.
Okay.
Them same guys. You talking about Wiz over Cigar Lounge.
Right.
Them same guys. We did a show in Dallas recently. They went, oh shit, OG, you was holding back.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Them same guys was like,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
see that was the show.
So why
I
did you unleash on them then? And then okay, so somebody else putting that one on.
Yeah, that's right.
So you just
But
like
still, what does it matter though?
Well, listen, man.
Because people already done paid.
I'm gonna tell
to
you
be
what
right.
matters here. I'm gonna tell you what matters here. I've done shows here, and people will only laugh at me, and it pissed me off because celebrity comedian is a great comedian, and celebrity host, man, that nigga could not host these. They was talking and shit. You know how my crowd was it?
Right.
Man, they were talking shit. And I'm sitting here like, yo, y'all got to chill. I'm trying to let this nigga host like, man, when you getting back up there?
Right.
If I would have did those guys like that, if I'd have done them like that, man, it fucks up the whole show. I can't fuck up the whole
Okay,
show.
what's the dude you was with? The Vietnamese dude,
He's not Vietnamese.
whatever he is.
He's Chinese. We're gonna get this right. We're gonna get the language
Yeah,
right.
man.
tonight.
Yeah, man. Yo,
Nigga talking about Vietnamese.
you see this.
Chinese,
So there,
right?
So
So,
just gonna let it go.
Yeah.
so what is he? What is he talking about?
Hey,
Asian.
man. Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Well, I didn't know his name. I didn't want to say his last name wrong.
Jimmy O Yang.
I'll fuck it up. I was about to say something else.
Okay,
Yeah.
what about it?
But anyway, so when you was with him in Denver and the other place,
Mhm.
I'm sure he went last.
Yeah, man.
So do you simmer yourself down just because you don't want the crowd to be where he go?
No, I do not. Jimmy used to give me 30 minutes. I don't have to simmer myself down. Jimmy took that time down to 15 minutes.
No, that's what I'm getting at. Then.
Because he did it for a reason then.
But the money is went up.
I feel you.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
And Jimmy's time has gone down, but his money.
but I know you.
So man,
I guarantee you, he toned it down.
I get.
I guarantee
tell
you,
the
he
truth.
toned it down. Yeah, you did. Because that's hey, man, he a star, and he is letting me come out here and eat. He putting the bill, and he putting a little money in my pocket.
I agree with you, Hub.
Let me tone it down.
I agree with you, Hub.
I don't want
He'll do it without even being conscious.
to. That's what I'm talking about. Because he's a great
Conscious.
guy.
You know, knowing that he's
He's
doing
a
it.
great guy. That's what I'm saying. He's a great guy.
I believe exactly
He ain't no
everything you're
dog.
saying.
Hey, listen. Hey,
I need to put him on some dope for you.
Hey, I be trying to tell
do a
people.
line for you.
Hey, the cold part
Get
is
him that.
the cold part is Jerry them. You know, I'll call Jerry, you know, just like I talk to you, but I've talked to Jerry about some other shit. But Jerry them be like, the nigga, he's just a nice fucking guy. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a nice
he's a
guy.
great guy, man.
But I guarantee you doing it. You're not even conscious of what
I
you're
guarantee
doing.
you, yeah.
Well, I'll say this, I'm not taking nothing off. I'm at the stage where you either get it or you don't.
There it is.
And I'm not dumb, man. I've hated dumbing it down for people. But if you don't dumb it down, they'll dumb it down for your ass. TK Kirkland is a prime example. That nigga don't want you out there shining on his ass.
But how can you get put on for yourself to get to like that
That's what I'm
status?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Because you just gotta kill it and take over.
Let me help y'all.
And that's what I'm saying. You gotta go savage in one of these shows
This is why I'm finna
with
sit
the
here.
undercard.
This is why I'm finna sit here and do my videos. I'm doing videos every day of the week now. Excuse me, or at least twice a week, where I'm having people go to my YouTube channel. So you got to build a fan base outside of the people that you know.
Mhm.
They got to be able to see my face. I got to talk about current events,
Right.
and that's what I'm doing.
And I love, that's my style of comedy. I love when people doing some current event stuff. Yeah.
And I wanted to talk about old girl, the Dan DeMoss, the big girl that left.
Right.
Yeah.
You can dive on your man off.
Man, but let me ask you
I
something.
did. So I have one about.
So let me ask you something. Because we talked about it last time.
Mhm.
What's the dude? Because you said I said I don't like the Jackson dude. I mean, he
Nate.
loved one here.
Nate Jackson.
I don't like his shows. I see a lot on TikTok.
Mhm.
It's like he has no content other than what's in the stands.
Mhm.
But that's his style.
But it's
So
I don't
let me
like.
tell you,
I don't see
Nate-
how people get see that funny.
but look.
Do you think he's funny?
I mean, it ain't a lot of people I do think.
That's right.
You know, like
But I don't think that's funny. Like for you to have to wait to see you see somebody stand up or what it look like for you
Hey,
to start asking
but
questions.
let me keep it a buck with you. Before Nate did that, Nate was just a straight comedian. Nate has not always done that. Nate did that shit because that was making Nate money.
Hmm.
Nate didn't do that shit because he didn't have jokes. He did that shit because it made him money.
But if he was funny, why we have to switch it up? If he was
Nate
funny.
owns his own comedy club.
Oh,
Nate,
okay.
Super Funny Comedy Club in Seattle, Washington. Nate Jackson was really, he was kind of on a little bit, to be honest with you. Nate was kind of, he was a tier above me, kind of like your Kev on stage. Nate was right there.
Is
You
he
know
funny?
what I mean?
Is he funny to you?
He got some moments. He more of a skit comic to me than a
I'm pure.
on the stage.
Jerry know I'm pure.
Right.
Jerry know
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
pure.
you know, like Country Wayne, no shade
He's
in Country
skit.
Wayne, but he's a skit.
He ain't
comic.
funny to me.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, dog, some guys
Likable.
showing up. It's a likable.
Because one is just likable,
That's
nigga.
it.
So what's the young dude from? I say he's young. I don't know how old he really is. He from Atlanta. Something Banks, whatever his name.
Desi.
Is he funny, y'all?
Nah, it's a skit guy.
Yeah, I
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But that's what
he
helped
knows
them
the funny
niggas
skit.
get
Yeah, that is
on.
though. Like, that's a lot of.
no different
And I
than
didn't mean
what's the dude that
Now
you
we
do
had
at the time?
this conversation, I think.
Tattoo
Because I
right
was like, that's DC Young Fly.
DC Young Fly.
Yeah.
But no, I get what you're saying. Like most hardcore comics, like y'all try to say the right things, but that would piss me off. Like if this dude, if I've been working stages, I've been working nightclubs, I've been putting that grind in on the comedy side of the game, and then the dude, you do some pretty clever skits, you do some skits, but that's editing. You ain't telling you nothing you don't know. How many times y'all hit that line before it stuck and it was funny?
Several.
Versus when you're on stage, you got to stick right out
Right then and there.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
why it
So
was tough.
it's definitely tough.
Yeah.
And so them cats, usually I'm disappointed if I see they stand up bit. I just
You
be
would
looking
be.
like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
This ain't
all
it.
right, yeah, all right. Like this, you know, when you're looking with that little weird smile, like
What
you
is
ain't
that little
you
weird
ain't
smile?
know he doing something funny. This guy looking at him with the weird
This
smile,
ain't
like, nah, they just ain't popping like I thought it would, man.
I don't try to be PC with those guys, but I'll say this here. But see, those guys give you reverence. They be like, yo, DC called me AOG.
Mm-hmm.
He know that nigga done put in work. They see what the fuck I've done. AOG, what you? Because I put the work in.
Right.
They know that they have it. They know they skipped the line.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what they did. They skipped the goddamn line. But can I be mad at them that they found another way to get to the front?
Mm-hmm.
I can't be.
No.
And I hate it. I ain't gonna lie, man. We didn't grow up with the internet, nigga.
Right.
Mhm.
We
That's
didn't grow up with no cell phone. So
Right.
nigga, doing this shit is just not normal to me.
Right.
So, you know, man, I don't have nothing against them, but I run circles around their asses on the stage.
Right.
I got the experience, nigga.
Right. And that's just real. Like it ain't like that's just real.
John Sally talked about how every day after practice, he would play Kobe one-on-one and would beat Kobe every time. Kobe admitted it on the Best Damn Sports Show, period. John Stanley said, nigga, I've got the experience and the height. He said, and I'm going to get the ball first because I'm older. I'm going to back this nigga down. And that's all I'm going to, that's how I won. He said, and Kobe going to get the ball and he's going to score me every time.
Right.
But I'm not going to miss either, nigga.
Right.
I'm going to back this nigga down. I'm 6'11".
Right.
I shouldn't lose to him.
Yeah.
Everybody else Kobe beat him. Kobe's a great one-on-one player. John Stanley ain't no
I know what you mean.
Mm.
his experience. My experience is better than them niggas, man.
Mm.
Well, maybe we can get out here and let you do your thing.
Yeah, I mean, I just need to do a little something.
So you want to say anything for you?
I'm good, but enjoying this week off.
Can we get Washington and put a little heat in this motherfucker?
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
cool.
It's
I got to cut it on.
Nah, it's all good now.
Oh, you a mother.
I did. I'm glad to cut it on.
You a mother. This nigga finna make me shoot it, man. Say hey Jerry, it's cold in here, dog.
It's just been cool for me.
Yeah, man, cold in here, dog.
Mm.
Somebody said you got your knees down and cold ass look.